Hey, how's it going?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Nice. Sorry about the late start. Everything I used to stream just decided to like update itself and then break. But I
It,
think I'm good.
okay.
So don't worry if you have a bajillion questions, I will stay until you have no questions. But you've been watching the stream, right? You know how this works. So I'm Matt. You can call me Gunday Monday. You can call me Hey Stupid Jungler. Come gank my lane. You can call me whatever you want. I'll respond to even the snuggling kittens if you want to call me that. Whatever. But what can I call you, my friend?
Call me Tommy.
Tommy. All right, I can do that. Tommy, what are we going over? What do you want to learn today, man?
Um, how to gank.
How to gank? All right, we can do it. When you say how to gank, what do you mean?
Like, early ganking stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like, my decision making and stuff.
Okay, early ganking stuff. Like decision making. So, like, the decision to do what, though? Because there's, like, a decision to gank. There's a decision about how to gank, like how to hold on to abilities.
Gank path and stuff.
Okay,
But,
gank path.
Like, and I have problems, doing the jungle. Like, the jungle player.
Oh, okay, we can go over that, too. Who do you play? Because it's different for every champion.
Um, I've been playing Elise.
Ah, she's interesting, because you have to use your little spiderlings well. Just Elise or anybody else?
What?
Oh, and my wife's name is Elise, so every time I say that word, she's just going to yell, "What?" and then get mad at me for not actually talking to her. So be ready for that.
Elise and Gragas.
Gragos? Okay, we can talk about the big man. For sure. But how to gank? You mentioned the gank path. You said decision making, so I'm assuming like when and where to gank?
Yeah.
Okay, we can talk about that. And then do you also want to know, like I guess, do you want me to just break down, like, how to do, like, a proper gank with Elise? Like, that kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do have a replay that I can show you.
Is it up on YouTube?
It's on plays.tv.
Alright, shoot me a link, man.
Okay.
We can check that out, too. And so we'll talk about it, and then we'll watch the replay, and then, here, I'll have you break down what went well, what went badly, and then we'll talk about what could be better.
I know some of my ganks are like really bad.
Oh, yeah, that's fine, though. Like everybody starts off bad. And then once you are bad a few times and you realize that you're bad, that's when people start getting better. Because first, like, knowing that you're bad is, like, the first step to becoming not bad. And then becoming good. And then becoming great. So, like don't worry about that. Everybody starts somewhere. But, alright, let's do this. Crappy Pokemon. You know what I need, Gunday Money? It's how to last hit with every other champion. Okay, man. I mean, that's something you can definitely work on. That Google Elander's Guide to CS like a challenger, and that'll help you out. But right now, we're going to focus on this. So, what do you want to start with? Jungle Clear or how to gank, man?
Jungle Clear.
All right. So here, let's actually watch your plays.tv. I want to see what you're doing while you're having trouble, because it could be a bunch of things. It could be your runes and masteries. We can look at that for sure. But it could also be that you're just doing stuff. This is an Elise game. So let's see what you're doing. I'm going to ignore anything else I see, just so we get to ganking and that. I like that you have this guy, because that'll make sure you're healthy with the mana and stuff. She needs mana. I'm actually not sure, though. Sometimes, like with Elise, you might want to go Machete. I haven't played her in a while. But Machete, what it does is it gives you lifesteal for on-hit stuff. Can you think about why this might be better on Elise than the other one?
Does Spiderlings count?
I think they might. That's what I want to check, though, because I'm not sure. I haven't played her in a while and tested this out. So, like, the Spiderlings might each get that on-hit damage, so it might just, like, make you destroy things a lot faster. But I don't know. At the same time, if you run out of mana, it doesn't matter, because you can't even get Spiderlings then. So let's see.
I'm just starting that item because it's recommended.
Oh, no. I think it's a good item. I'm just trying to figure out if the Spiderlings do on-hit effects. That's what I would like to know. Basic attacks and heal her. That's a thing. And it's on-hit. Here, let's see. Haven't coached an Elise player in a while, which is kind of funny. Here we go. Pull should Elise Spiderling, so I'm assuming they don't.
No.
Okay, so that's fine. Your item is A-okay. And I'll look into that. If I'm wrong, I'll let you know. You've been watching the stream.
Different name.
Yeah.
What do you want me to call her, Elise?
Anything else?
Anything else? Like what? Guys, what should we call Elise, just so my wife doesn't get pissed at me?
Alyssa.
Alyssa? Okay, we'll call her Alyssa, just for you, all right? Hey, what's up, K25X? All right, so on Alyssa, the Spider Queen, we got to work on the early clear. So I think your item is fine, because apparently the little guys don't do on-hit. It used to be okay to start, like, Doran's Blade back in, like, Season 3, because they did do on-hit, and it healed you for more. It was really weird. So this is fine. This is good. If you want your clear to be a little bit faster, what you can do there, you notice how you let your spiderlings die?
Yeah.
Tank for them, because when they're auto-attacking, they're doing more damage, and they also heal you for every bit of damage. And also, I think you had a Soraka there, so she was just going to heal you back up anyway. But make sure that the big guy is hitting you and not your spiderlings. So that's the first thing I'm seeing.
Oh.
So you're going over here, throw your W in, good. Use your Q, you get an extra spiderling when you do. Combo here, by the way, your Q, do you know what it does? Oh, and I'm not sharing screens with you, so I'm just like saying, hey, look at this thing that everyone on stream is seeing, but you're not. So let me share screen real quick. I apologize, I'm a bad coach streamer. Can you see okay?
Yeah.
All right, and yell at me if that craps out. So the question is Elisa's Q. Do you know what it does?
It deals damage, percentage damage.
Yeah, for sure. But look at what kind of percent damage. So it's flat damage, you know, it's 40, but it's also this.
Oh, current health.
So if it's doing current health, when would it be better to use it? Beginning or the end of your combo?
Like, beginning?
Yeah, why the beginning?
Because they have, like, a lot of health.
Yeah, they have the most health possible at the beginning. So, like, if you want 4% to be as big as possible, you want that thing to have as most health as possible. So here, rewatch this. I'm sorry, I was watching your clear without you. But when you do it, you start W here, which is fine. You can throw your W out a little bit before the camp spawns, too. So it's just sitting there waiting. But you let your spiderlings die. Like, Gromp takes them out in one hit. And I think, like, you just let Gromp hit you, and then your spiderlings are hitting that. Here, you want to start with your Q. If you look, you know, you wait until after a few auto attacks. You don't even use your Q in human form. So this might be why you're, like, getting low, okay?
I'm trying to hit the little one.
Oh, on this guy, always just kill the big guy first, okay?
Oh.
And if you leave those spiderlings alive, you'll be a little bit healthier, too. So I don't know, if you want, we can go into a custom game and practice this after we talk about ganking. I can just show you, because it might be easier if I'm just sitting there right next to you talking about it instead of just watching this.
Yeah, I need help. Like...
Alright, let's do that. Because I'm watching this and it's like, oh, you're not even using your abilities. What are you doing, man? You know, so we can definitely go through and help with that clear. But there's little things like don't let your spiderlings die. Another reason, check this out. Every time they basic attack, they heal her for, you know, 4 and 10% of your AP. That's a lot early, like when you don't have a lot of health, right? When you have like 2 spiderlings like wailing on something every few seconds, it's like 4 health back, 4 health back, 4 health back, 4 health. If you let them die, you know, in one hit from Gromp, you know, they're not doing that for you. And you're going to get lower and it's going to be harder to clear, okay?
So that's why I'm getting help when I auto attack.
Uh-huh. It's your spiders, but if they're dead because you're having them tank for you, not as good. You know, so there's that sweet spot of you let them tank a little and you let them die and then you like go back to human form, use your abilities and they come back. And then you need to tank as Elise so that they can auto-attack and, like, heal for you while doing more damage, you know? And again, that's something that'll come with time, but you're not doing it at all right now. So, you know, something to work on, okay? Mm-hmm. And, okay, I'm going to make a note. We're going to, after this, we're going to go into a custom game, and we're going to walk through your jungle. It's going to be super boring, but you're going to be able to clear, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, homework, lesson work, I guess. The first one... We're gonna custom game Claire, and this is something I work on. Like I play co-op versus AI games when I'm learning a new champion. Nothing wrong with going to a game by yourself and practicing. That's what all the good players do. But okay, let's go and talk about ganking. We'll definitely work on your clear. Do you need help with Gragas too? Because we can just do the same thing. We'll go one with Elise. We'll go one with Gragas.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and just show you like how to do it. There's a couple different ways to do it. Oh, nice. Muvu won his promos. Everybody congratulate Muvu. Good job, man. But okay, so let's talk about... All right, let me start from the basics. and I want you to answer the questions because this is how my coaching style works. Because I'm lazy and I want to make sure you know stuff instead of me just yelling things at you and telling you stuff like other coaches do. So, what's a gank?
You help your teammate kill someone.
Yeah, I mean, and like, sure. What if I'm a support in lane with my AD carry, and I help him kill someone? Is that a gank?
No.
What if I'm normally down here as a support, but I come mid and I help mid kill this mid laner, and it's like 4 minutes into the game, and they're like, "Why are you here?" Is that a gank?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a gank. So it's you help them kill someone, but it's also an unexpected helping. Okay?
Okay.
So there's the element of surprise too. So that's good. Okay, what's a gank? It's an unexpected attempt at murdering someone. Think about it that way. So as a jungler, that's great because you could be anywhere. You know, like the entire jungle is your lane. So you could be here, you could be here, you could be here. It just depends on what you want to do. So why gank at all? So we know what a gank is. Why even try to kill people? What's the point? Why not just farm the jungle?
To like help your team get ahead.
Okay, how does killing the enemy team help your team get ahead? Explain it to me.
They give gold, so like your team can buy something.
Yeah, for sure.
Buy something good. Buy some items.
So yeah, that is not bad at all. So what's a gank? And let me just write this out. What's a gank? Unexpected murder. Okay, why gank? To get your team ahead. And there's a couple ways you can do it. You mentioned you get the extra gold, right? Because how much is the kill worth when you get the gank off?
300.
300. Is that all your team gets in gold?
No.
No. What else do they get?
If there's minions,
Mm-hmm.
you can like get more gold.
Yeah,
And
you-
assist.
You get the minions, you get the assist gold. How much is the assist gold worth? Let's say it's the kill's worth 300. First blood already happened. How much is the assist gold worth?
150.
Yeah, half that, right? Let's say that the support showed up and the support also helped with the unexpected murder, you know, the gank. How much is the assist gold worth now? Because they all helped. You helped, the support helped, your mid laner got the kill.
75.
Yeah, good. So that 150 will be split up evenly between the helpers, the people that didn't get the kill but helped. But it's always going to be worth 150 for your team. So that's good that you know that. And then you mentioned the minions afterwards. Yeah, it's very easy to farm those guys if there isn't a laner trying to kill you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the minions. How much are the minions worth? Let's say there's like 6 of them. Like how much is that? Do you know?
100.
Figure like about 20 per minion. I'm rounding a little. It's 20 or 30. If there's a cannon minion, that one's worth 40 to 50. But figure like 100 to 200, maybe 200 to 300 if the waves have built up. It depends on the situation. So figure like an extra 200 gold. Let's just call it that. You know, let's say 100 to 300 gold depending on the situation, right? So you get a gank because if you get that kill, it's 300 gold. Plus 150 gold for the assist, that's 450. Plus figure, another 200 gold, something in there. That's 650 gold. That's a lot, right? That's pretty damn good, right?
Yeah.
Now, what happens if you just farmed your jungle? Maybe in the time it took to gank, you could have farmed 3 camps. How much?
Only 300.
Yeah, like about 100 gold for each camp. So like 650, is that more or less than 300?
More.
More. So the thought process is if you can get the gank off, sure, it's completely worth it and we should do it. But I mean, like, is the enemy team just going to let you murder them?
No.
No, not at all, right? So there's also something to think about. In like, okay, can I actually do the gank? So let's do this. So the gank path is important. We'll be talking about that. The decision making is what we're going to talk about now, okay? And I'm going to put that up here just so I can cross things off as we talk about it. So why gank? You want to get your team ahead. You want to feed them gold. You want to get the gold because you get gold from that too. You get the extra experience and gold from the minions, and maybe you can take a tower. You would definitely want to be getting those objectives eventually, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so all those are important reasons, I'm going to put to take objectives too. Because usually you're not ganking just to kill people. You're ganking to kill people so you can get the gold and you can also do damage to towers. So you can get a dragon so you can do more damage to towers. Something like that, right? So, tell me what the ideal gank looks like. Describe the perfect situation. Like you're playing Elise, you're gonna gank someone. The stars aligned, the planets aligned, the clouds aligned, a bunch of ducks aligned right in front of you. Everything lined up. It's perfect. You know, 4-leaf clovers are blooming at your footsteps, like 2,000 of them for some reason. Some weird mutant 4-leaf clover outbreak. You're just the luckiest individual in the universe. Like, you just stepped on a leprechaun, but he was okay because he had insurance money, so he had extra gold to give you when you chased him to like the rainbow and got the pot of the gold at the end. And he was also easy to chase because you stepped on him and he had crutches. You know, you're just the luckiest guy in the universe. What does your gank look like?
They are pushed up. There's no TP.
All right, so here, let me type this out. I want to break it down, okay? This is good stuff. So pushed up, what do you mean by that? There's a couple people that have no idea what you're talking about.
Like...
Show me on the Rift Kit where the laner's pushed up. Let's say this blue M is who you want to gank. This orange M is your laner. This is you. So you want him pushed up this way?
Wait, I can't... Wait,
Oh, the screen share dying?
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Alright, let me try again. If that happens again, we might have to try Google Hangouts.
Okay, it's fine now.
Yeah, I just reshared the screen share. Let me know if that happens. So this orange M is your team, this orange J is you, your Elise, this blue M is the enemy laner. Is this what you mean by pushed up?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is you, right? This is now an easy gank.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. This is his tower, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so
the other way, the other way.
the other way, up here, right? Why is this amazing?
Because I can come behind him,
Yeah, why else is that good?
so he can't run away.
Well, he can run away, but how is this different than him being here?
If he's under his tower, then
this
he can, like, get away easily.
Yeah, the tower will shoot, death rockets at you guys, so you can't
And
really
you'll
chase too
die.
far, and you'll die, and that'll be sad. Also, here, if he wants to get to that tower, it's a lot smaller distance than if he's, like, up here, right? So he has to run a lot farther back. You have a lot more room to work with. So if he's pushed up, that's amazing, because you and your laner have more time to murder him, and he has more time before he's safe. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that's the first one. The second thing you said is, okay, enemy teleport. I'm just going to say enemy summoner spells, okay? So you mentioned teleport. Why is TP important?
So there's no help.
Yeah, because this guy's pushed up, but maybe it's a bait, right? Maybe the enemy Darius, who's nice and fed, he's like 3-0 for some reason because your top laner's bad. He's just like, okay, make the jungler come, and then we'll kill him. And he's like, okay, I'm going to push up, buddy. And then he does, and then you come, and then Darius just teleports. Uh-oh, right?
Yeah.
And maybe the enemy jungler is here, too. So it's very important to, check for stuff like that. He can teleport to a minion, too. So there's a lot of goofy stuff you got to look out for, right? All right, what else? What other summoner spells matter? You have teleport.
Flash.
Flash. Why is Flash important?
Flash can help them get away.
Yeah, Flash can help them get away. If it's up, is it easier or harder for them to dodge your cocoon?
If Flash is up, it's really hard. They can't flash away from my cocoon.
Yeah, if the player's good, you're going to come in here, you're Elise, you're like, haha, I have you. I see you running that way, I'm going to shoot my cocoon. And the guy's like, oh, he shot the cocoon, I see it. Flash, and then he doesn't get hit, and then you're sad. So you want to know if it's up or down. Do you know what the cooldown of the summoner spells are? Like if I said, okay, this guy's flash is down, he just burned it. When is he going to be up again? How many minutes?
5.
Yeah, good. Do you know what teleport's cooldown is?
Also 5?
Also 5, nice. What about ignite?
It's like 240 seconds, so 4?
Yeah, okay, you're pretty good. I'm not sure if it is ignite 3.5 or is it 4? What I usually recommend is putting a sticky note down under your monitor, but I just cleaned my room and I threw it away. It's 210 seconds. See?
Oh, so it's like,
So it's like 3.5 minutes, right?
yeah, 3.5.
So what I would recommend, if you're not sure, and like Riot changes this stuff all the time, get a sticky note, just write them all down, tape it to your monitor, stick it right there. I usually have one, but I cleaned my room so it looked nice for streaming. And now I don't have it, so I'm a worse player because I don't like remembering things like this that are stupid. I like just looking at them briefly and being like, okay, it's going to be up in 3.5 minutes, So I would do that. Ignite, I would argue, is an important summoner to watch out for. What other ones might you worry about when ganking?
Heal.
Heal. Why heal?
So, like, It gives movement speed and extra health.
Yeah, so they might bait you into diving and then heal at the last second, then laugh at you when the tower kills you. So you want to make sure they don't have that. There's also stuff like exhaust, which is annoying. You know, cleanse might be annoying. Why would cleanse be annoying against Elise?
Cleanse can like help CC. Like,
Yeah,
get
so
away
you
from-
land a beautiful cocoon. What are they going to do if they have cleanse?
They just get away.
Yeah, they just get away for free. It's bullshit. I hate that summoner's spell. Like I play Sejuani, and she's all crowd control. And if they take cleanse, it's like every 3.5 minutes. I just can't do anything. It's so stupid. I hate it. So you definitely want to pay attention, because if they have that, maybe you don't gank that lane. They have less kill pressure, but you know you have less kill pressure against them. It's like a get out of jail free card every 3.5 minutes. So definitely very important to look for these, and you want to be looking for, are they up? Or did we just blow them? Then you come right back like a minute later and murder them if they push out too far, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else are we looking for? And there, let's say there's like, I want to say we can get at least 8. There's probably 10 things we can do, but I want you to fill this list for me, because we're going to talk about it, and then when we watch your game, I want you to tell me out of this list, you know, what went well, what went poorly, why was this a good gank, why was this a bad gank? Because we'll learn a lot from that, okay?
Okay.
So what else? We talked about, okay, we want them pushed up. We want the enemy summoner spells to be down, I'm assuming, or we want to know when they're going to be up, something like that. What else?
Know where their jungler is at.
Yeah. Where is the enemy jungler? Why is that important?
Because they could set up a counter gank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. It could be a trap. Maybe the enemy is like actually being bad and pretending to push up because he wants you to come. You know, it's a strategy game. That's one strategy. And then they make you look stupid when they win the 2v2. So knowing where he is important. How can you know where he is?
Ward.
Yeah, wards. I mean, if you get some wards in here, something like that, you can see, be like, oh, he's right here. I just saw him walk this way. Safe to gank, haha. And oh, he's coming. Maybe we don't tower dive. Okay, you know, but just having that vision, having that information is important. Or maybe you see him like recalling on this ward, and he goes back to base. Now you can do whatever you want, right? You can chase him 2 towers deep, whatever. So that's very important to know. Do you care about the enemy jungler? What about like the support? What if the support's missing? What if it's like a Bard and Bard isn't in lane? Are you worried?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say not where's the enemy jungler, where's the enemy team, okay?
Okay.
Because if you don't know where they are, just assume that they are going to murder you and they're waiting in that bush right next to you. If you do that, you'll never make a bad gank. Alright, what else? We got 3. I want us to get 10. What other things could we be looking for? And if you don't know, that's fine. But this is good so far. You got some good stuff.
I don't really know.
What about, let's say you're ganking for Victor. Do you know the champion Victor very well?
Yeah.
Alright, so what does he do?
He has the W trap
He has
to
the-
like CC you.
He has the W trap to CC. He's got a big old laser. You know, he's got his death ray. He's got his ultimate, which, you know, is a whole bunch of damage. But what I want you to look at is, do you see these cooldowns? Yeah. So let's say he just used all this stuff, right? Is it time to gank?
If he used all of those stuff, yeah.
Well, maybe. Well, what if he's on your team?
If my team,
Yeah, let's say the Victor's on your team. He just used his gravity field. You know, time to gank, right?
no,
No, why not?
because there's no CC, so it's hard for me to like land my cocoon.
Yeah, or maybe like you land the cocoon and then he puts the gravity field right on top of it, so it, you know, it sucks him back in right when your cocoon
it's
ends.
like a CC chain.
Yeah, so you want to make sure that your teammates actually have their abilities up to follow up. So like Victor, like I'm looking at his wiki page right now, you know, gravity field. Do you see the cooldown, how big it is? 17 seconds. Like if you're ganking level 3, you know, he might not even have a point in this yet, you know, but 17 seconds there, 8 seconds on the siphon power, the thing that gives him a shield, does damage and speeds him up. And the death ray, you know, 13 seconds, right? So if he just uses all that stuff, you gotta wait like 10 seconds before you can even gank. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to follow up. Like, Victor's not going to do much if he's just auto-attacking, right? Now, there's other champions that don't really care. You know, if it's like a Yasuo, it's whatever. You know, he's just going to be able to E to whatever. His Q is going to be off cooldown super fast. So it depends. But you want to be looking at your friendly cooldowns. Let's say that you are ganking a Zed. So the enemy person is a Zed. Victor's on your team, enemy is Zed. Do you care about his cooldowns?
Yeah.
Why?
He has a W to like get away.
Yeah, so how does his W work? Let's say I'm brand new to the stream. I have no idea what you're talking about. What is his W? What does it do? And I'll pull it up here to help you out. But walk me through. Why is it important to watch for that W cooldown?
It's like dash forward. So it's like it's good for Zed to like get away.
Yeah, for sure. He can throw a shadow about a flash away, and he can choose to jump to it. So
yeah, it's like a free flash.
Yeah, it's like a free flash. And remember, he does extra damage. So usually what Zeds will do, they have to choose between holding onto it to escape or throwing it out there to do extra damage. So look at this cooldown. Is that a big or a small cooldown?
A big cooldown.
It's pretty damn big, and he's not maxing that first, so it's going to be 22 seconds for a while. So what you want to do when you're ganking a champion like Zed that has a big cooldown like this is you want to look at him. You want to watch him while you're farming your jungle. Like, you want to be using your F keys to look over and watch the mid lane. And if you notice he's using his shadow, his escape, to like be aggressive and harass, what does that tell you? Is it going to be easier or harder to gank?
Easier to gank.
What happens if he's hanging on to it? He's just not using it at all. What does that tell you?
He's playing really passive, so he can't gank.
Exactly. So very important to look at these cooldowns, right? So I love that you said the friendly cooldowns. Got to make sure my teammates can follow up, can crowd control people in place. Also have to look at the enemy cooldowns, because if they're holding on to their escapes, it's going to be a lot harder to gank them. So let's say Zed uses his shadow. You know, it's a great time to gank because he can't use it for 20 seconds. Makes perfect sense, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What else?
Mana, HP.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to make HP as one, and I'm going to make mana as one. And I'm going to say mana/resources, because sometimes champions have, like, you know, fury. Like Gnar, you know, he gets rage. Zed uses energy. So just resources. That's what I mean by that. Mana is the big one, though. A lot of champions use mana. So Victor's out of mana. It's time to gank, right?
No.
No, why not?
Because he can't really use any ability.
Yeah, for sure. So you don't want to gank when they can't follow up. I mean, maybe you do want to gank just to let him back and get some more mana. But if you're trying to gank to kill people, like, the worst is when the jungler like ganks for a person who's at like 10 health out of mana, and the enemy laner is like a Zed with Ignite, who has full energy because he's just spamming laugh sitting there. You know, he's not going to be able to help you out. So you want to choose your gank wisely. So HP, let's talk about that. Enemy and friendly, right?
Yeah.
So if the enemy has full health and your laner has no health, time to gank?
No.
What if it's the other way around?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if they're like at 100 health and sitting in lane, I mean, just go murder them. Teach them to respect your jungle pressure, right?
Yeah, free kill.
Yeah, now let's say it's like a full health Swain or something that you're ganking. You know, it's Victor versus Swain. You know, Zed, he lane swapped at the Swain top. Now Swain is mid. Swain's completely out of mana. Are you scared of him?
No.
No, why not?
He can't really heal with his ultimate.
He can't even use his ultimate if he's out of mana, right?
Yeah.
Or he can't use an ability. So you want to be looking for this, because if they're out of the resources they need to like use abilities, that means they can't use the abilities. So just go murder them. You have nothing to worry about. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, we're getting a pretty damn good list. All right, what else? What else is there? The perfect gank. What are we looking for? We're getting into the tricky ones now.
No wards.
Ah, good. No wards. A lot of people forget about this. So, and I'm gonna type like where are the wards, right?
Yeah.
So why is this important?
Because if there's no ward, they don't know where you are, so you can like gank them.
Yeah. So let's say that they have wards and they have something like this set up, and you're coming through and you're like do. Is he gonna like be easy or hard to gank?
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, because he saw you, right? He knows you're there, so he's probably pretending to be gankable.
If
And
he's
then
pretending. He's probably baiting.
He's probably baiting. You know, the enemy jungler, where is he? Oh, I threw him back in base because he backed. But he's probably right here. Then when you come out, he's going to run this way. He's going to get stunned on purpose, and you guys are both going to die. You know, so you got to be careful about these wards. Let's say you're not sure if you got spotted out by a ward. How can you be sure? Well, what tools can you use as a jungler to make sure that you are not seen, that you are a ninja spider?
Raptor.
Yeah, good. What about the raptors?
It gives a vision, like it gives the like it has a similar ability to see where the ward's at.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and crappy Pokemon Nerd is saying this enemy jungler is a Teemo. So not only are they baiting you, but the enemy jungler is stealthed right here in lane, just waiting. He's actually going to block your cocoon for his laner. And you're going to be like, what the hell? Why did that not hit? And then the Teemo's going to come out of stealth and murder you. It's going to be super sad. But yeah, like Raptors, when you smite them, right, you get that Oracle's buff. And then when you're walking around, if you're seen by a ward, it goes off and tells you. And you can go murder it and get like 30 gold. But at least you know you've been seen, right?
Yeah, but you could still gank after you clear the ward.
Oh, for sure, because like if you clear the ward, you know the ward's not there. So now you can play mind games. Maybe you're in this bush, maybe you're not. Mid laner doesn't know. So that's good. It's good that you mentioned that. What else could you do? Let's say you didn't have smite up. Didn't have smite up, cleared the raptors, but no smite, so you couldn't smite to get the oracles. What else?
Get a pink.
Get a pink. Good. Good. Okay, why are pink wards good?
They can see wards.
Yeah, for sure. So if you're not sure if there's a ward here, you know, just drop one here. Throw one here. Throw one here. I don't know. Use whatever. I buy a pink ward every time I have 75 gold in a free slot. And sometimes I'll wait 50 gold for a pink ward just so I can see. Because, like, I want my gank to work. I don't want to be sitting on a ward and have them doing the Ioki bullshit where he pretends to, like, go in for an engage and misses his skill shot on purpose. Have you been in the stream when we talked about that before?
I don't remember.
Okay, so there's a really good support player. I love watching his stream. His name's Ioki. Like Yoki, like I0KI on Twitch. Check him out. He's really good. But what he'll do, like let's say the enemy jungler is down here. Like let's say you are going to gank bot lane. You're this orange J, right? And let's say he is playing like a Leona. Do you know what Leona does? What her abilities do?
Yeah.
So what he will do, if he knows you're there, like let's say he has this ward here, and he knows you're there, and you're just like, all right, I'm going to gank. I'm so excited. What he's going to do is he's going to pretend to engage. So he's going to like try to throw his E, because like when he throws his E, his Zenith Blade, he jumps to the person, right? And then he stuns him with his shield, and he turns his W on, and he's completely on cooldown and can't do anything, and that's when you come in. Right?
Yeah.
We talked about it. When they use their cooldowns, you know, they're on cooldown, it's a lot easier to kill them. So what Yoki does, he knows you're there. So he still uses the Zenith Blade, but he doesn't throw it at the person. He throws it slightly to the left. Now, why would he do that?
To pretend he doesn't know?
Yes. So if he's pretending he doesn't know, let's say you're Elise. I mean, you know, you're playing your champion, and you see that the Leona just tried to engage. She tried to go in there, but she just barely missed. Are you going to stick around?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? He's like, okay, this guy wants to engage. He wants to fight. All right, I'm going to wait for it. He's going to get that next one. Support's going to jump into that. He's going to bait. It's going to be great. What he's trying to do is waste your time. He's just kind of baiting you. We talked about it before. Excuse my cough. It's like someone that's baking a big, delicious cake, and they're like letting it waft into your nostrils, and you're like, that tastes so good. That tastes so good. And at the last second, they just eat it all, and they don't give you a piece. He's doing that to you. I think I also used the metaphor of like a girl leading a young boy on. You know, he thinks he's gonna get like something, maybe that first kiss at the end of the night, and she just gives him a handshake. You know, this is the handshake when he misses that E, right? So something like that. But you got to be careful, because if you're on those wards, the enemy laners can mess with you. Maybe the enemy jungler isn't coming to counter gank, but they could just be wasting your time too. You know, a really good trick. Do you have Elise mastered?
Not really.
I mean by that, not like, do you know everything about her and are you really good for it? What I mean is, do you literally have enough mastery points to unlock one of the crests?
No.
Alright, well, when you do, if you're not sure if a bush is warded, you can spam your mastery emote. It's like Control 6 on your keyboard, and that'll come after you like practice Elise a little. You'll get it. And sometimes what the idiot laner will do is spam it back. And you're like, oh, obviously he sees me, because why else would he do that, right? So there's some tricks to figure out if you're warded or not, and then like your teammates will yell at that guy for spamming his mastery crest back. It's pretty funny, okay? So that's good. It's good. You want to look for those wards. You want to make sure that the wards are there. Okay, what else?
I don't know.
Let's do this. Can you actually kill the laner? How about that?
Okay.
What do I mean by that, by the way? Do you know? I'm gonna call him the Ganky. The person being ganked.
Maybe your damage?
Yeah, maybe you don't have enough damage. Like, let's say instead of this Victor, you have a Zac mid. And you're Elise, and this guy is actually Galio. You know, so you guys do magic damage. He is building magic resist because he is an anti-magic damage champion. Are you going to be able to kill this guy?
I can't. I don't think so.
Probably not. What if it's like a full tank like Sejuani mid? Like I play that sometimes. It's stupid, but it's really hard to kill. And I have a Warmogs, and I have a Spirit Visage, and a Banshee's Veil. And you got maybe Victor and you. Are you going to be able to kill me?
No.
Probably not, right? You know, yeah. Maybe if you whittle me down, but if I'm full health, like I don't think you have the damage. I'm just going to walk away and I'm going to laugh while I'm doing it. It's going to be sad. So that's something to think about. Let's say this is like a squishy champion, you know, like an Echo who's out of mana or something. Easier to kill than the full tank Sejuani with a bunch of magic resist?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to think, like, do we actually have the damage to do anything? That's step one. Maybe a better example is, let's say it's a Darius top that you are ganking, and you're the orange jay. I don't know what I'm doing to this blue jay. And you have Nautilus. You have a Nautilus on your team. Are you going to be able to kill this guy?
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, it depends, right? What if he's full health?
It's gonna be hard.
What if he is rushing Infinity Edge? And Nautilus actually has items, and you have items. It's like midway through the game, but he only has his Infinity Edge. You gonna be able to kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably can. What if he rushed Spirit Visage, and he has a bunch of magic resistance, Nautilus and you, the Elise? Gonna be able to kill him?
No.
Probably not, right? So it depends on what he's building. It depends on if he's full health or low health. Depends on a bunch of stuff, right? Also, Darius is weird because Nautilus is going to be right next to him, and he's going to be healing with his Q. You'll probably be right next to him after you land your stuff and go in. So it's going to be a little tough. So it depends. You want to pick a gank where you can actually, you know, kill them. Another thing to think about it, can you kill the Ganky? Do you have enough crowd control? Because let's say you have something like really goofy. Like have you ever had a Warwick mid?
No.
So do you know what Warwick does? He's the werewolf champion.
Yeah.
Like, what does he do?
He suppressed the enemy.
He suppresses the enemy, but what are his other abilities that do damage? Let's say he's level 5. Like, how is he going to kill the enemy? His Q, he's going to...
Can't really kill.
Well, he has to auto-attack, right? Now, I'm doing the little paw swiping thing, because that's how I imagine Warwick. So he has to auto-attack, and then his Q every once in a while, it's like just another auto-attack. So he auto-attacks, then he Qs, and it swipes for some extra stuff. But his W doesn't do damage, and his E doesn't do damage. So if he's like level 5 and you're ganking for him, and let's say you're Elise and you miss your cocoon, what's the enemy laner going to do?
Run away.
He's just going to walk away. He's not even going to run. He's just going to walk away, right? Because Warwick needs to be standing right on top of him to do damage. So that's no good, right? Like, you're not going to be able to even hit the guy because he's just going to walk away. So that's another thing. Do you have the damage? Maybe you do with Warwick. Maybe if the guy just sat there and let Warwick auto-attack him for 5 seconds, he'd be dead. But do most smart players do that?
No.
No, he's just going to walk away, right? What if this was something like a Lux? Easier or harder for you to gank?
Easier?
Yeah, why easier?
Because Lux have... Lux can, like, use, her Q.
Her Q, which is a snare, yep.
Yeah, the snare to, like, help you land your cocoon, or you help her land.
Exactly.
Snare.
You guys have a little more synergy. She has her E, which is also range, so her Q is also range. So if this guy is just walking away, she doesn't care. She'll just like throw her abilities. So she can hit them from far away, and also like she has that crowd control, that CC, to set you up so you can land your abilities. So that's another thing to think about. Can you kill them? Do you have the damage? And do you have enough crowd control to get the damage off? Kind of makes sense?
Yeah.
All right. Last thing. This is probably the most important one. Do you know what it is? And it's also the weirdest one.
Hint? I need hint.
All right. How do you know? Let's say this. Let's say this. You can gank for your bot lane. It's a Vayne, and they have something that'll make it so easy to gank, like a Blitzcrank. And it's like a Soraka who's out of mana, and it's like a Varus, let's say, who's also out of mana. Or top lane, you can gank for your Malphite, and this guy up here, let's say it's a Nautilus who's out of mana. Which lane would be better to gank and why? By the way, if you go top, it's a sure kill. If you go bot, it's a sure kill. You're only going to get one kill in each lane, though.
Bot?
Why bot?
Because you get more gold.
No, you get the same amount of gold, right? Only going to get one kill. The support is going to flash away and be safe. You know, you're only going to kill the one guy.
Oh.
So you're going to get one kill here or one kill here? How do you know?
If they have, like, a bounty.
Well, they don't have a bounty. They're both worth exactly the same amount of gold. That's good, though. If they have a killing spree on them, yeah, get the killing spree. That's worth more gold for your team. I agree. But they don't. So this guy, we said it was like a Nautilus who's out of mana, and he's at like 300 health. He's pushed up, no wards. Your team has pink wards everywhere. You just watched the enemy jungler die trying to solo Rift Herald. It was cute. So he's not there. Everyone else is just recalled, except for these guys in bot lane who are just pushed up, and they're in the same situation, right? So if you go bot right now, it's just a free kill. You're either going to kill this guy or you're going to kill this guy. Which one's more important? How do you know?
I don't really know.
Oh, no worries. That's fine. That's why this is the hardest one and also the most important. So I'm going to type 3 words, okay? Is it worth? And the way you figure out if it's worth is you figure out, okay, what does my team need to do to win the game? And then how much stuff can I get nearby? So the correct answer, do I gank top or bot, is not like bot or top, but it depends. And what it depends on is stuff like, okay, are there towers nearby that we haven't taken? Is there a dragon nearby that we haven't taken? Is this tower up? Do I want to get Rift Herald on Malphite? Is that something I really need to do because I want him to split push because we're not going to win team fights because our team comp sucks? There's something like that. Do I need Vayne, my AD carry, to be super fed and have a lot of gold because they have a bajillion tanks on the enemy team and I'm not going to be able to carry as Elise? It kind of depends, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, who do you want to be more fed, the Vayne or the Malphite? And generally, I'd argue you'd want your bot lane carry to be more fed, right?
Yeah, because Malphite doesn't really need kills.
Now, what does he need to be effective and do his job?
I think he needs to land his stuff like ulti.
Yeah, he just needs to hit level 6 and have enough mana to use his ult, right? If he's 0-6, can he do that?
0-6, he could still do it, but he won't be that he won't do that much damage.
But I mean, even if he's like 6-0, will he be doing a bunch of damage? Oh, great, he has an extra piece of armor. His auto attacks are doing a little more damage.
He could use his ult anytime.
He needs his ult anytime. That's what I'm saying, man. It doesn't really matter, right? So if he's behind or ahead, it doesn't matter as much. What if Vayne is behind? Does she do her job as well?
No.
No, why not?
If she's behind, then she won't be able to do that much damage.
Yeah, she needs to be ahead. She wants gold to buy those items, right? So if you had to choose between gank and top and gank and bot, and you could definitely get a kill in both lanes, but you can only get one. Usually bot is the one you want to be. Now, let's say that you just did that. You just ganked bot, and now this tower is dead, and this dragon is dead, and you already got this tower too, because your mid laner is really good. I would say, well, there's nothing to take down here. We should go top. Because if you go top, you can get this tower, right? Maybe you can get this Rift Herald. Maybe you can get Baron if that's up. This suddenly becomes more appealing. Also, Malphite, if he has his ult up, is that an easy or a hard gank?
Easier.
Easy, because you probably have a lot of damage from getting gold from killing them bot lane. Malphite can just make it so you get a free cocoon after, because his ult is the easiest thing in the universe to land. So, yeah, you could probably go top, murder him, and then you take this tower. Well, why are towers important?
Map pressure?
Oh, I forgot to ask you my favorite question. I'm sorry. You've been watching the stream only for like a week or so.
Yeah.
So let me ask you my favorite question. I usually start lessons with, okay? Simple questions, simple answers. How do you win the game?
You kill the Nexus.
Yeah. What's the other way you can win the game?
Make them surrender.
Yeah, good. Okay, so don't focus on the surrender one. That involves bad manners, demoralization, psychiatric tricks beyond what I'm willing to go into right now. But okay, so let's say you want to kill the Nexus. What do you have to do right before you right-click this bad boy?
You have to kill those 2 other turrets.
Yeah, you got to kill these guys. What do you have to do before you can kill these guys?
Inhibitor.
Yeah, how many inhibitors?
Like 1.
Yeah, just 1. Okay, good. There's a platinum kid that thought he had to kill all 3. I was very sad and happy to help him out at the same time. Okay, what do you have to do before you can right-click the inhibitor?
Kill the inhibitor turret.
Yep, what do you have to do before you can even click that?
Kill tier 2.
Yep, kill the tier 2 tower. What do you have to do before you can do that?
The tier 1.
Yeah, the tier 1. Okay, so why is it important that this tower is still up?
So you can get the second turret and more map pressure.
Yeah, you can't even click these guys until you get this one. So it's really important to take these, right? And yeah, the map pressure is important too, but it's just like the simple answer, which is more correct, is you need to take the towers to win the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can win the game without any map pressure. I've seen it happen. Like, I played a game last night where the enemy team, like, forgot to right-click the Nexus one time, and we had no map pressure, and we ended up coming back and winning. You know, just because they were dumb and threw. So, I mean, you don't necessarily need the map pressure. It helps. You don't necessarily need kills either. I've seen LCS games where, you know, someone won without dying once, without killing them once. They just took all the towers, right? It was boring to watch, but I mean, you don't need to get that stuff to win the game. You just need to take towers, take the inhibitor, take the Nexus turrets, and right-click the Nexus. That's all you need to do to win. So very important to get these towers, because that's how you win. So if all the towers are down, like let's say you got these 2, you know, and the wave is pushed super far up, you know, well, why not go up here and get the easy towers that are over here? You know, these are really good objectives to take.
Yeah.
Why else? What happens when you take a tower, do you know?
You get gold.
Yeah, you get a bunch of gold. How much gold do you get? It's fine if you don't know.
250?
More. Close. But here, do you know how it breaks down? I can tell you. That's why I'm asking.
No. I only know about the first turret. So it gives 400 bonus.
So first tower, if you get the first tower in the game, I call it the first cement bonus, you get 400 gold. And the way that works, it's 25 gold to each member on your team, so times 5, so that's 125. Oh my god, I'm trying to type an X and just failing. And then it's the remaining gold, the 275, split up evenly amongst whoever's standing next to the turret. Okay, so it's kind of like that assist gold. Whoever's helping, they get that 275 split up. So that's pretty good. If you just take the tower, it's 500 gold. So it's actually 100 gold times 5 members of your team. So that equals 500 gold just for taking the tower. And if you're standing next to the tower, it's 250 gold split up amongst whoever's standing nearby, okay?
Oh.
So if you add that up, if it's the first tower, it's the 400 plus the 500, that's 900 plus this, that's 1150. That's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Even if you get this second, you know, that's 750. That's still a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much is a kill worth?
300.
300 if you get an assist, 450. This is worth more than a kill. So tower's more important from a gold perspective, okay?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So very important to take that because, like we said, it's how you win the game. Also, they're worth a bunch of gold, so if you want your teammates to have nice items, like maybe that Vayne's having a hard time bot, and you want to get her items, but you're scared to go down there because this AD carry is like 10-0 and terrifying. You know, go top. Murder the 0-5 derpy Nautilus and take all his towers. Then you can get Vayne gold that way. You know, there are more than one ways to skin a fed Darius or whatever. All right, but kind of makes sense?
Yeah.
So going back to this is it worth question, you have to ask yourself, well, okay, if I gank top right now, is it worth it? Sure, I get the kill, I get 450 gold, but maybe the enemy jungler is smart and goes and murders my bot lane, takes this tower, and takes dragon. What, was this a good trade going top?
No.
Probably not, right? Like, I don't know if your Malphite who's out of mana is going to take tower faster than these guys who have a fed 80 carry, you know? Maybe they take another tower, too. There's a bunch of things that can go on. So you want to be thinking about all of this shit. And then also, at the end of the day, okay, just because, 1 through 9 are perfect, well, if I actually go up there, am I giving up something bigger on the other side of the map if I do it? You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So does this kind of help you with the decision-making part of the gank?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you literally want to go down and, like, before you gank, go through this checklist in your brain. And it seems like a lot, but I mean, it's common sense stuff. Are they pushed up? Just look at them. Are they low health? If they are, you're more likely to gank, right? Did they just use their escape? That Zed shadow. Okay, I can definitely go gank now. I haven't seen them ward once. Probably a completely dark map for them. You just go down the list, and all these things kind of add up. The way I think about ganking is, and this is kind of weird, but I break it down into 3 categories, okay? So a 0% chance, and that's like, there's no way in hell. It's a LeBlanc who has full cooldowns up. There's pink wards all over the place. The enemy jungler knows exactly where I am because it's a Rek'Sai who's like just following me around. Everybody in the game has teleport for some godforsaken reason. It's just not going to happen, So no way in hell. Let's just call it that. Other one is like a 50% chance, which is like maybe we get it. And that's like maybe half of these are in our favor, the other half we're not sure. Maybe we can pull it off if we outplay, maybe we can't, something like that. And then the last one is just like, they're free. If I just show up and auto-attack them once, they're dead, okay?
Yeah.
So the reason this is important to think about, what are your options? Like, if you don't gank, what could you be doing instead?
Farm.
Yeah, you could be farming. Like, you've been watching the stream, right? Farming's great. We already talked about it. Like, I could gank mid, or I could, farm my blue jungle. How much is blue jungle worth?
200?
Yeah, 300 gold and the experience. You get some buffs from smiting stuff. It's really good. It's not bad. Do you always get that experience in gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think farming is like 100%. I'm for sure going to get that, right? Now, if you gank, like, are you 100% going to get this gank off?
Not really, depends.
Yeah, it depends. Good. It depends. If you always say it depends, you're never wrong. So, like, I like to look at the gank like this. 0%, no way in hell. 50% maybe, 100% they're free. And remember what we talked about for ganks, how much they're worth? You get 300 gold for the kill, 150 for the assist. That's 450 gold. Minions are 100 to 300. Can we take a tower?
If it's low.
Well, let's say it's low. Let's say we can take a tower. How much is that worth? It's not the first one. That one already went down.
First, it worth 750.
Yeah, 750. Good. You remember. So tower's worth 750. So let's say we get the gank off. It's 750 plus here. Let's add 150 to that. That's 900 plus this for the kill. That's 1,200. So the kill, the assist, the tower. We're also gonna get some minions. It's like 1,400 gold. Let's call it. Is that better than farming your jungle?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good, right? I would definitely want that. But let's say, so if it's 100% of the time, that's 1,400 gold. We should definitely do that, right?
Yeah.
What happens if it's 50% of the time? Should we still, like, try for the gank, or should we farm the jungle? And how do you figure it out?
If they have, like, summoners and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And I want my cigar is saying, like, way to leave out team gold from shutdowns, but if you're jungling right, why would the enemy team need to be shut down? I want my cigar. Come on, man. We're not going to let anyone get ahead. Okay, but so the summoners, sure, maybe they have flash up, and maybe they can outplay us. Maybe they're playing like an annoying champion like Echo, something like that. But what I want you to think about is, should you still gank them, yes or no?
No.
Well, I would argue yes. If you like did the math, like looking at this, and you're like, we get 50-50 coin flip. I bet we might be able to get this. Okay. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so like in that situation, like you got a pretty decent shot. You know, maybe you don't know where wards are, the enemy jungler is, but this guy blue flash, he's out of mana and he's low health. You could probably get the gank off. Maybe. I don't know. Something like that, right? So is it a good choice to gank, or is it a good choice to farm? Not a sure thing, but
Then Gank.
yeah, but do you know why? And if you
You
don't,
want-
that's fine. I can
You want
explain.
your team to get ahead.
You want your team to get ahead, sure, but you also need to get ahead because, sure, it's a team game, but you're in every one of your games. Your teammates probably won't be, so it's weird. You got to be selfish and helping at the same time. But there's actually a way to. Well, here, let me do it this way. What if it's 0%? Do you gank?
No,
No, why not?
because you won't get anything out of it.
You're gonna get nothing. It's a waste of time. Well, what if it's 10%? Should you gank?
No.
Well, I don't know. Should you?
No.
Maybe. I would say again, it depends. What if it was 11%? What if it was 12? When does it become okay to gank and not? That's what I'm trying to get at, right? Do you want to see the way I think about it?
Yeah.
All right, so the way I think about it, let's say we get the gank off. There's this tower that's just sitting there, so we're going to get 750 gold. We're going to get the kill. Let's say I Want My Cigar says this guy has a killing spree, so it's not only 300 gold, it's like 500 gold. That assist jumps to 250. I think your team gets some extra gold on top of that. And, let's say the minions have been stacking up, so there's actually 400 gold worth of minions. All right? So this is 500 plus 250 plus 750. That's 1,500 plus 400. It's essentially, let's call it 500 gold from minions to make the math easy. You're going to get 2,000 gold if you pull off this gank. Right? So the way I think about it, let's do this. Let me just show you the breakdown. And I just want to show you like different levels, right? And again, prob not, but you're saying there's a chance, something like that, right? And then there's varying levels of that down here. So 100%, you're always going to get that 2,000 gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
0%, you're never going to get that 2,000 gold, right?
Yeah.
10%, do you know how often you get that gold? Like if you gank 10 times, how many times are you going to get that gold?
One time.
So the way you think about it is you multiply the payout by the percent. So this would be 10% times 2,000 gold equals 200 gold, right? Okay, so is 200 gold more than farming your jungle?
No.
No. How much is farming your jungle? I forget.
300?
Yeah, 300. So is 300 bigger than 200?
Yeah.
So should you farm or gank?
Farm.
Yeah, you should farm. It's a better decision to farm in this situation just because, you get more gold. And you're on the team, your team gets more gold. It's fine to do that because this is a long shot. Over the course of 10 ganks, over the course of 100 ganks, it's not going to pay off very often. Good junglers are the ones that make the decisions that over a long enough amount of games, over a long enough amount of times, those decisions will pay out more often than they don't. Like, I think about it like poker. Do you play poker by any chance, like Texas Hold'em?
Not a lot.
Oh, no worries. Maybe that's a bad example. Here, let me do it anyway. Do you understand like what good hands are? Like pocket aces is the best hand in Texas
Yeah.
Hold'em, right? What's the worst hand? Seven deuce, offsuit, because you can't make a straight. You don't have a pair, right? So this gank is like playing maybe not seven deuce offsuit. Like that's what this one is. Seven deuce offsuit. Maybe it works out if they DC or something, but we're not going to get the gank off. This 10% is like 7 deuce offsuit, and maybe you get a pair of 7s on the board. And on the river, there's a 2. So it's like it could work, but if you do that over enough hands, you're going to walk away from the table broke. You know what I mean? This is like playing pocket jacks. This is like playing pocket aces, and you have the best hand. So you want to think about it like, okay, I want to be making the decision that over enough hands, over enough attempts, over enough tries is always going to pay out more often than it doesn't. So in this case, when it's like a 10% chance and it's a 2,000 gold payoff, always better to farm first. And if you have nothing to farm, it's easy because if you have nothing to farm, there's 0 gold in the jungle, maybe you try for a gank. Because what happens if you fail? Nothing. Whatever. It's not like you were missing out on farm. But you want to look at it like this. So here, let's say 20%. What's 20% of 2,000?
400.
Yeah, 400 gold. Is that better to gank or farm?
Gank.
Yeah, gank. It's worth more, right? 50% is 1,000. Do you see what I'm doing, though?
Yeah.
So you want to look at all this stuff and be like, all right, do I have a chance of doing this? And when I think about it, I'm not like, I have a 14.6% of performing this gank proper. No. I'm categorizing it into these buckets right here. I'm like, no chance in hell. Maybe we can pull it off, or 100%. I'm just going to murder them because I'm really good at this game. So it just makes it an easy choice for me. Because if it's nope, I'm farming. If it's maybe, I'm like, I'll decide. If it's 100%, I'll just go and take them and then take a tower and a dragon. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be thinking about this too. Now, at the same time, like if you have enough attempts, and normally if it's like 50% to 50%, 50%, and you just fail 3 of them in a row, what happens to this one of our criteria? If you're like level 3 and it's like 7 minutes into the game, are you ever going to be able to kill somebody?
No.
No.
I don't have enough damage.
You don't have enough damage. You don't have enough levels. Everyone else is like level 6 and laughing at you, right? So you have to be careful that you're not like over ganking. Because like if you get the payout, you get to farm all that experience. You get to like push the tower. You get to put a lot of pressure on the map, and then afterwards you go farm the jungle. If you like gank and it fails, maybe the enemy jungler kills you. You're gonna fall behind, and they're gonna get stronger. And while you're ganking, what is the enemy jungler doing?
They can farm.
Yeah, they might be farming. They might be getting stronger. You might be up against that Sejuani in the jungle, and she's about to hit her level 6 power spike. You got to be careful, right? So, yeah, like the decision is like if this percent makes more sense from a gold for my team standpoint. Yeah, definitely, that's huge. You should do it. But if you do it too much, eventually this stuff, you start falling behind. So you have to balance it with farming still. There are other junglers that only gank when there's nothing to farm. There are other junglers that are only ganking when it's free. Like I was watching Silas Kroager, like best top tier NA challenger jungler, and he tries to get 100 CS by 18 minutes every single game. And somehow he always has like 20 kills while he does it too. Like it's really fun to watch him play. I can link his Twitch if you want to check it out. He doesn't play your champions. He plays Rek'Sai and Kha'Zix and Zac, I think. But still, like looking at his decision making is very interesting. You can learn a lot from it because he's prioritizing farm above the kills, and then like as he's farming, he like just kind of goes and farms champions and then goes back to farming. It's really weird. Make sense?
Yeah. Wait, what rank is he?
He is like rank 4, like challenger. Like there are literally 3 people better than him on the ladder right now. Really good players. You want to learn from people that are better than you. That's the way I think about it. Omni Helix, I have a problem with this way of thinking. When ganking, it's not just about what gold you may or may not get, but success that is killing the enemy lanes or making the base. I view it as snowballing lanes. Yeah, you're not wrong. You want to think about power spikes too. This game is more complicated. I'm just trying to give him a basic understanding. Because like we talked about it in this Is It Worth, I can definitely go top and gank for my Malphite and put behind the enemy tank. But while that's happening, maybe the enemy jungler bot is murdering my AD carry. Just because I can gank and get the kill and push people out, that doesn't mean I should. You got to think about, is it worth? You got to think about where you're making the most impact. So maybe it's not just like the gold, although that's a good way to think about, should I farm or should I gank? Because if there's no way in hell you're going to even get the gank off, why are you ganking? So it's a good stopgap too. But you also want to be thinking, I have to be ganking for the right people. So like if you watch the stream, Omni Helix, like we talk about it before every game. What do I need to do to win the game? And sometimes, usually, it's like I need to get my carries fed, which means I might have to ignore my poor Malphite top laner. Because no offense to him, nothing personal. I just like winning, so I want to get the carries fed. But yeah, that's a good point. And maybe you want a snowball lane. Maybe you get that Malphite top so fed that the enemy Yasuo or whatever just can't do shit in lane against him. Maybe that's a strategy, but it depends on the game. And right now, I'm trying to give our friend Darkness here something that can work 90% of the time in his thinking and will help him climb through silver. So you're not wrong, but I would argue that this is more right than that way of thinking too. You know what I mean? All right. Sorry, Darkness. Omni Helix had a good question, so I wanted to bring it up, okay?
Oh, there was one point that I was playing top of Malphite, and my jungler was like camping my lane, but he did get something out of it.
Oh, yeah. And now if you're a carry jungler like Elise, like maybe you just take all the kills and you're just farming the free guy. Or maybe like I'm talking about how you win the game by taking towers. Maybe a better strategy is maybe what Impulse and OmniHelix are saying. Maybe they looked up the top laner on like op.gg before the game, and they noticed that he's 0-10 over the past 10 games. If you're 0-10 when you're playing this game, are you usually happy and in a good mood?
No.
What happens if the enemy jungler camps you when you're 0-10?
I just go AFK.
You just go AFK. If they go AFK, what's going to happen? What's the enemy team going to do?
Surrender.
They're going to surrender. So, I mean, there are more reasons for ganking lanes than just is it worth it in gold, right? Like the chat is not wrong. And there are different strategies, right? Like, so if you want to be really bad manners and cheat, you want to find that guy who's on a losing streak, and you just want to sit at his lane. You want to set up your tent. You want to get some marshmallows, some graham crackers, you know, some chocolate bars, make some s'mores, ask if he wants some, and then when he comes to get some, throw a cocoon in his face and eat him with all your spider stuff, you know, and just do that over and over and over again, because he's gonna rage quit. And he's gonna be raging at his jungler. He's gonna be complaining to his team, and they're just gonna be like, God damn it, I don't want to play anymore. Let's just FF and move on to the next game. I don't even want to win. So you can create jungle pressure like that and win games. So this isn't always the right way to think about it. But if you're up against really good players, like if you're up against a challenger player who's 0-10 randomly because his team like AFK'd like 10 games in a row or something, maybe they're trolling him because they know he streams because he's a really good player, he's going to have the emotional fortitude to not give up. And he's still going to find a way to farm and win the game. So I'm telling you this stuff because eventually players get smart and they don't turn into little children and give up. You know what I mean? If you do this, you will win more games than if you look for punishing that one guy. And if you do both, you'll win a lot of games. So I don't know, but that's a lesson for another day, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. And again, like I want my cigar. He's a really good player, guys. Check out his stream. He's a Graves player, although Graves is banned all the time, so he's not really a one trick anymore. He's like a 2 or 3 trick. I don't know. Describe yourself. I want my cigar. But if you watch him, he knows that you need to gank to apply pressure at the right times. Maybe it's like right when everybody on your team hits their power spike. Like I play Sejuani jungle. My big power spike is level 6. Whenever my ult is up, I make sure I murder people with it, and then we take a tower. Or we take a dragon. Or something. And if I'm not doing that, I'm going to lose that game. So you're trying to gank for a reason, usually. That's another thing, too. But all right, Darkness, we've been talking for like an hour about this. Are you good about the decision-making part, for the most part?
Yeah.
That was a lot to take in. Let's talk about gank path real quick with Elise. What do you mean by gank path? Like through your jungle? Or like actual ganking to like gank a mid laner or a top laner or a bot laner? What do you mean?
I don't know how to explain it, but like you could like go directly or from the river and stuff, or come behind them.
Okay, so you're saying like let's say we're gonna gank mid lane, and you're this orange J. Who are we ganking, by the way? Make up 2 champions.
Annie, LeBlanc.
All right, so Annie is the blue M. That's who we're ganking. I can't spell with this thing, and then this is LB. Okay, LeBlanc. B. There we go. We did it. We did it, you guys. All right, so you're going to come in here and murder the Annie. Okay, so tell me about Annie. Does she have any escapes?
No.
No, not really. Oh, well, is Flash up?
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, well, do you know for sure?
No.
Assume it's up if you don't know for sure, okay? So what you want to do is go down this list, right? So, okay, is she pushed up? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, yes, so we'll push her up. She's pushed up. All right, check mark. All right, enemy spells. We said we're not sure if she has flash or not. You know, does she have ignite or heal or anything goofy like that?
Yeah.
Okay, she does. Which one?
Both?
Both. She has ignite and heal and flash. She hacked the game. All right, and do we know if they're all up?
No.
Okay, so if we don't know, if our teammates are bad and they're not typing it in chat and using the timestamps when people use their flash, so you don't know if it's up or not, you gotta assume it's up. You're gonna gank differently if you think it's up versus if it's down. And the reason for that, remember, if you like throw a max range cocoon, what's she gonna do if flash is up? It's gonna hit her. It's gonna hit her. What's she gonna do?
Flash away.
Yeah, she's gonna flash away, right? So what you want to do is probably not lead with your cocoon if flash is up. Now, if it's down, just hit her with that thing. Because she doesn't have flash, she can't dodge it. All right, where's the enemy team?
lane.
All right, they're in lane. Where's the jungler? Do you know where he is?
Farming.
Farming. Do you know where he's farming?
Wolf.
He's at wolves. Okay. So here, let's say we got a ward there. We know he's there and he's low. He's not going to come help. Something like that. All right. What about your friendly cooldowns? Did LeBlanc just use her abilities?
Ish. Wait. She doesn't have her ability.
Oh, I mean, like, did she just use them? Are they on cooldown?
No.
Nope. Okay, so she's ready and willing to kill the Annie. So that's good. Did Annie just use her abilities?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so that's easy. All right. How much health and, we're looking through all this stuff, right? All right, so let's say Annie's up here. How are you going to gank her? What side of the map are we coming from? You tell me, and I'll tell you if it's good or bad, okay? Stream, feel free to help.
Bot.
Okay, we're coming from bot side. All right, so how are you going to do it? Are you just going to, you're here, are you just going to walk, like, straight in? Like this?
Maybe I'll try to, like, go...
You're going to go like this?
No, the left side.
You're going to go here and loop around. Okay, why?
Because, I have a better chance to, like, cut her off.
Yeah, so like, if you come from here, where is she going to escape to?
Maybe the left side?
Yeah, either this way or this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Annie can come, and so she goes here, Annie's going to come here, you're going to come here, you're going to collapse on her, you're going to probably murder her. She goes here, same kind of thing, right? If you come from here, let's just say you were dumb, and you came from here, what's she going to do?
Just walk to her turret.
Yeah, she's going to watch her turret and then laugh at you, right? So that's why we're not doing that. So that's no good. I'm glad you said that. So we're thinking she's pushed up. We want to come from behind, and we want to sit here. And we're cutting off this escape. You're just a wall. You're a big spidery wall, so she can't get through. All right, so she's going to go this way or this way. All right, what's next? What do you do?
I use Cocoon.
Use Cocoon. Do you lead with the Cocoon?
No.
Well, they have flash up, right?
Yeah.
So can LeBlanc do anything to make them flash?
Maybe her chain.
Yeah, I think her chain. I think you want LeBlanc to set up this gank, so she jumps in and she throws a chain. And if that Annie is chained and LeBlanc is walking into her, and maybe Annie doesn't have stun up because she just used her abilities, what's she going to do when the chain is about to tether her?
She's gonna flash away.
Yeah, she's going to flash to break it, right? So you want to wait for LeBlanc to set up that chain. And, like, what happens if LeBlanc just gets the chain off and it stuns her?
Then it's easy Cocoon.
Easy Cocoon, because she's stunned. Can she flash when she's stunned?
No.
No, not at all. So what you want to do is you hope LeBlanc has a brain, and maybe you type and you're like, hey, LeBlanc, start with your chain, then I'll follow with Cocoon, okay? And she's like, got it. Good plan. Let's do it. Then you know what to do. If she says, kill yourself, uninstall noob, what do? Do you still gank the lane?
Maybe.
I would say no. If they say that, go gank another lane. This guy's on his own. He's a jackass. He's probably going to let you die. Fuck him. All right? So if they say something like that, you get information. That's a bad player. He's not going to help you win the game. Go gank top, go gank bot. But if he's like, okay, good plan, or if he's like, I'm on my way, ping, he's going to go in there. He's going to set up the gank. He's going to throw his chain down, and that's amazing because if Annie has flash, like you said, right before the tether break, she has to flash because if she doesn't, free Cocoon, and then she's just dead. So what happens when she flashes?
You Cocoon?
Yeah, then you Cocoon, because if she flashed, can she flash again to dodge her Cocoon? Simple question, simple answers. If she just flashed, can she flash again? No, not at all, right? She's got to wait 5 minutes or like 3 minutes if she has like a summoner mastery and like lucidity boots that are reducing the cooldown. But no, if she just flashed like a few seconds ago, she can't flash again. So that's a free Cocoon for you. So what you want to do, and what I want my cigar is saying, is that you want to come up here and you want to just kind of walk into him. And what he's actually saying is you want to start with your auto attacks. So you want to be like auto, and then you want to Q. Remember, we said you want to lead with your Q. Why do we want to start with the Q in human form?
It deals more damage.
It deals more damage when they're healthier, right? So you want to do it first because it deals current % health damage. So start with it. Always use that ability first. And then if you auto-attack a few times, what I want my cigar is saying is it actually looks like her cocoon animation. And more so on some skins than others. So sometimes people are like, oh shit, her cocoon! And they'll flash, but it was just your auto-attack. And they feel dumb when you throw a cocoon in their face right after. So what you want to do is you want to walk into them and start auto-attacking. You also want to throw your spider, right? Your little W thing.
Yeah.
And then at the last second, right before you turn into human form, that's when you throw the cocoon out. And if you walk like right next to them, I mean, that's just a free cocoon, right? They won't have time to dodge at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it gets to a point where it's like, okay, I can just cocoon because you're not flashing, and I don't know why. That's weird. And then when they're stunned, you turn to spider form, and then what's the combo there? W, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack. At the last second,
Q.
you Q. Because why do you Q last in spider form?
It deals more damage when they're low.
Yeah. So here, let's look at Elise again, just so I can show you. So in human form, your Q does a percent of their current health. It does base damage too. In spider form, it does that base damage and then a percent of their missing health. So will it do more or less damage the more health they're missing?
It will deal less damage.
Wait, if they're at like 100 health versus 1,000 health, more or less damage.
Deal a lot if they are like the 100.
Yeah, the lower they are, the more damage this will do. So you want to save it as long as possible, then you want to murder them.
But like when I like to use it when I turn to spider form because it has like a bit of gap close.
Ah, that's true. So you can gap close, but if they're stunned, how long is that stun?
Like 1.6.
That's an eternity. Sure, you have gap closing, but if you walk up to them, you can auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, and remember it's a gap closer, so when they start walking away, you can Q to follow them when they're walking away and get more damage. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh.
1.6 seconds is so long. That's more than enough time to delete them. And if you get like 3 or 4 auto attacks, remember your spiderlings are hitting them too. That'll make your Q do more damage when they start walking away, and you can use it to gap close when they're walking away, right? Yeah. And if they flash away after that, with 1 health, you can always E and repel and get to them in spider form, and then Q to finish them off.
Oh.
But always try to use this at the last possible moment, or like if you know your damage really well and you're like, okay, I have this max, it's going to do 220, I have a bunch of AP, and this thing is loading ads, so sorry, it's doing weird stuff. What I do? It's doing 220 plus 8% of their missing health. I'm a calculus whiz, so I just know what that number is, and I have a bunch of AP, so I just know at this point I can murder them. I mean, if you see them get to that point, just kill them. It's like having lethal and Hearthstone, right? If they get below lethal, just murder them. Pull the trigger. You don't need to get that extra auto attack. Maybe the Soraka from bot lane heals them or something. Just kill them. So a bunch of goofy stuff like that. But what you want to do is you want to walk into them and start auto attacking and try to bait out that flash, like I want my cigars saying. If they flash, it's a free cocoon. If your teammate sets it up with CC, it's a free cocoon if they dodge the CC if they're flash, right? But you just want to walk into them and auto attack. When they flash away, that's when you cocoon.
I always use my ability like really fast.
Good, you should. You want the fast stuff, but I'm saying like when you have execute damage, like Volibear, I play a lot of Volibear. His W is the same way. The more damage you can get on them before you use it, the lower they are, the more damage your W will do. So you got to find that sweet spot. And it's frustrating because sometimes they'll walk away with like 1 health because you did it like 1 auto attack too soon. So it's better if you have free damage. If they're stunned for that 1.6 seconds, just walk up to them, get an extra 3 auto attacks, and then Q. You can always gap close later when they walk away, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of what you should do. Okay, same thing. Let's say we're going top. So this guy is like pushed up a little. Maybe he's like here. How's this gank gonna go? Walk me through the combo you're gonna do, and then we'll watch your plays.tv, and then we'll go work on farming, and then we'll call it a night. But how is this gonna go? Let's say this is something like a Nautilus. Just something big and easy to hit with a cocoon. Are you just gonna cocoon?
No.
Nope. Why not? Erase.
Could use his Q or flash away.
Yeah, you could use a Q to get to a wall. You could flash away. There might be like minions in the way, right? There's a bunch of things. So what if his flash is down? Can you just use your cocoon?
Maybe.
I would say, yeah, he's a big, fat hitbox for your Cocoon to hit, and you know he can't really dodge it that easily. So that's another thing. What about your laner? Who is he laning against? Who's this orange team?
Maybe Shen?
Shen. So can Shen make it easier for you to land a Cocoon?
Yeah, the taunt.
Yeah, the taunt. So maybe you just wait. You're waiting in this bush. You know, Shen's good, so he has a pink warded, and then he just taunts this guy. And you just walk up and Cocoon. You know, there you go. Now it's a free Cocoon. It doesn't matter if he has flash, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if your laners have CC, have them bait out a fight to start, and then use that CC, and then you come in and you just land the Cocoon. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so you want to start, and remember, how does the ability start? Do you lead with the Cocoon? Let's say,
Yeah.
I would say it depends, actually, right? Let's say that Shen, he taunted in and he missed. This guy still has flash. Do you start your Cocoon?
No.
What do you do?
Maybe I'll throw my W and Q.
Yeah, you want to Q first, right? Because it does more damage the more health he has. You want to auto attack a few times, and you want to throw your W. So it's like auto attack, Q, auto, and throw your W while all this is happening. Maybe you lead with your W because it takes some time to walk up there. So maybe W, auto attack, Q, auto attack. Hopefully he flashes thinking the auto attacks are a Cocoon. If he flashes, throws the Cocoon. If he doesn't, you're like auto attack, move in, Q, move in, auto attack, move in. And you're trying to close that distance. Because if you're right on top of him, even if he flashes, you could throw a Cocoon and it's still going to hit him even if he flashes away, right? So that's what we're trying to do. Another reason, if you hang onto your Cocoon, what's he going to try to do? Is he just going to walk in a straight line?
No.
What's he going to do?
He's gonna try to dodge it.
Yeah, he's going to walk like this, right? Something like that. Try to serpentine, right? To make it so you can't hit him. Well, while he's doing that, what are you going to be doing? You're going to be walking on this line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me tell you, while he is walking along this line, is that going to be faster or slower than you walking in a straight line?
It's gonna be slower for him.
So that's another reason you want to hold on to that Cocoon as long as possible, because you're making him waste time. And while that's happening, Shen is walking up and starting to auto-attack, and maybe his taunt comes off cooldown. I don't know. But there's a bunch of reasons for doing that. It gives you more time to do more damage, gives you more time to auto-attack him, gives him more time to murder him, okay? Kind of makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Same kind of thing bot lane, right? So here, let's actually watch this game and let's see what you do. And I see problems with the early clear.
Yeah,
But-
it was really bad.
By the way, can I share this video of the stream just in case they want to watch along at home?
Okay.
Alright, cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. And yeah, like, you can let your spiderlings tank, but I like to keep them alive because it speeds up your clear a little, because this is so slow, right?
Yeah.
So we'll show you some tricks. Elise, I'm not the best on her, but I learned how to play her a while ago, so I should still remember the combos and stuff. Alright, I kind of want to see when you gank. So do you gank after level 3 here? Good ward to make sure you're not going to get invaded.
I don't remember, but I think I felt like my first gank.
Alright, well, let's watch. Like, if the first gank is a fail, that'll be a good one to learn from, right?
Yeah, so it's bad.
But look at this. You're using your Q, like, after you do a bunch of extra damage. You should be leading with that, right? Because the more health it has, the more damage that'll do. So let's see you're going to gank. You're just like, alright, Echo, he's the one. Nope, okay, you're farming. Good, because he was pushed up. I want to see this gank. Right now you're pretty healthy, too, which is good. I like that you're looking on the map. That's good. If you want to be a little smoother, you can use the F keys instead of clicking, but clicking's fine at the same time. It's better just to be looking than not looking. I like that you're moving around in spider form, too, because you move faster. Ah, the counter gank. Good, good. Alright, we're going to rewatch this. And I want you to tell me why this was bad, okay?
Okay.
Alright. So can you see okay, first of all?
Wait. The screen share is like kind of laggy for me.
Alright, well, let's do this then. Don't look at the screen share. I'm going to send you your own link back, and I am right at 3 minutes and 48 seconds, okay? And stream, feel free to chime in too. Don't be too mean. We're learning, right? This is safe space, full of learning and stuff. But click that thing. Go to about 3 minutes 48 seconds, and watch the gank. Watch it a few times, and then tell me everything that's wrong with it and what you could have done better. Okay? And don't feel bad about it. Like we're trying to learn. Okay? And I want my cigar. You're right. Well, we'll tell him that after. I don't want to overload him. All right, I'm gonna watch too. Okay, so you watch, I watch. Don't worry about my screen share. Just watch yours so that you can see it. Tell me what you did wrong. I saw a bunch of things.
Where are you at right now?
3 minutes 48 seconds.
3 minutes 48.
It's when you gank the Echo and the Yi.
I missed my cocoon.
All right, here let's get a list. Okay, so why'd you miss your cocoon?
I don't know.
All right, well we'll walk through it, but okay, so let's make a list of what you did wrong. What you did wrong. So number 1, missed cocoon. Okay, sure. What else? And if you don't know, it's fine. But again, this is like I'm training your brain to think about this stuff. My favorite metaphor is, if we're at the gym and you're trying to get better at bench press, if I just tell you the answer, I'm lifting the bar off your chest for you. You're not going to get stronger. If you struggle with it a little, your muscles are going to get bigger, right? So it's fine if you don't know, but just try to think about it, because if you get it, it'll be so much better than if I tell you.
I queued first as the spider form.
Yeah, you queued first in spider form. Remember, you want to wait. That execute damage gets bigger the lower health they have. So execute. I'm gonna call it execute Q, spider Q. First instead of last. That's good. So the ability combo is messed up, and we can work on that. I can show you the proper combo.
And I could use my E.
Your spider E.
Yeah, spider E.
Yeah, to jump away and not die. Yeah, sure. So here, that's another thing, but that's not really for ganking. That's to save your own skin, because it was a bad time to gank. So spider E to escape, maybe something like that. What about Vhagar made this really bad? Here, I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna go to 348, or about there, just so my stream can see. But tell me about Vhagar. Watch it again on your own while I'm watching it, and tell me why it was a bad time to gank.
Vhagar doesn't have his stun.
Yeah, his stun. You see, his stun is down, right? What else did he just use?
All his abilities.
Now, remember what we talked about? What was one of the things we were looking at?
A friendly cooldown.
So, were his friendly cooldowns up or down?
Down.
Down.
So he could only auto.
He could only auto, which is what he did. He did everything he could. You literally walked in at the worst possible time from
And I gave double buff.
And you gave double buff. Oh god, right?
Yeah.
So Vhagar cooldowns were down. That was horrible. Okay, so let's go back to the cocoon. Here, watch this again. And again, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to beat the horse to death. I want you to see why this was bad. So here, around 4 minutes, I guess. So you go in here, look at your combo. You switch to human form, which is good.
Miss my cocoon.
Why did you miss the cocoon?
I don't know.
What we just talked about, remember what we said? You want to walk into them. You don't really want to lead with your cocoon, right?
Yeah.
What did you do there?
I lead.
You led with your cocoon. So
I use my cocoon first.
Mm-hmm.
And I miss.
Mm-hmm. And so if you miss it, are the enemies scared of you?
No.
Do they have any reason to try to dodge your cocoon if it's on cooldown?
No.
None. None at all. So here, I want you to go through this list. I'm going to leave it up on the screen. I want you to watch this 2 or 3 more times. I hear my wife is making signs at me, so I need to go and make sure she's cool for a minute real quick. But I want you to find 2 or 3 more things that we can work on, and then I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to show you everything I'm seeing. Is that fair?
Okay.
So I will be right back, but I want you to watch this a few more times. Stream, here's the link. Help him out. See what we can do, okay? See if we can give him a breakdown of everything he did poorly, and then also make it constructive. Tell him what he could do better. Okay, don't just be dicks. I'm sure his teammates were mean enough this game. I know mine would be.
I think we won.
And you won. That's amazing. So good job. But I'm just saying, like maybe you could have won 10 minutes sooner. Then you can win 2 games instead of 1 game in the same amount of time. That's why you're getting coaching, right? So watch this. Figure out what he did wrong. I got to make sure it's okay. Everything. So I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
All right. Be right back, my friend. All right, I'm back. You got some ideas, man?
So I saw how Echo still has his flash.
Yeah, here, let's watch it again. He still has his E, too, right?
Yeah.
So here, look, we don't know the summoners, and if we did, we weren't planning for them, right?
I just came just to help, but then I died.
Yeah, you just kind of walked into him, right?
Yeah.
All right, what else?
Um. I don't know.
All right, here. One thing I would do, so check this out. Your pathing's a little weird, too. And so when you come in here, you're walking straight to the right. You're not really cutting him off at all. You're just kind of walking into him. So that's one thing, too. And also, like, Veigar's on cooldown. What I would do is I would wait a few seconds. So, like, just walking in there is kind of dumb. And what I mean by the pathing is, like here's what it kind of looks like, right? Like, Veigar is up here. He just blew all of his stuff. He's got nothing. Master Yi is right about here. And you just kind of, like, walk into him, right?
Yeah.
He's walking away. You're kind of walking here. And you're walking, like, on this line. Like, what are you trying to accomplish with this line?
I was trying to, I don't know.
Yeah, like, I don't know either. That's why I'm asking, right? So what would have been a better way to kind of walk through?
Maybe go to the left a bit.
Well, if you go to the left and you come around, there's 2 of them here, right?
Yeah.
Do you win a 1v2?
No.
Yeah, I mean, we saw what happened, right? When you tried to 1v2.
They just focused on me.
So what if you didn't do this? What if you didn't come through the brush? You saw that the Echo is going big on the Veigar, right? Like he's going full ham. This guy just wants some kills. He's excited. What happens if you did this?
Did what?
What? Can you see the screen share?
No.
Ah, okay, so that would be more helpful. Let me reshare. I'm sorry, Skype is just not a good program. But okay, so you came through like this, right?
Yeah.
Boop, and you just kind of walk this way, and we were like, okay, well, what is that accomplishing, aside feeding the enemy mid laner double buff? Not a whole lot, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, well, this Echo is going big. He's going ham. He's going into the Vygar. He's like literally dashed into his stun. Like, this guy's dumb. So if he's dumb, do you need to chase him down?
No.
He's probably going to come to you, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is instead of coming behind, because you saw what happened when you tried to 1v2. What if you did this? What if you sat right here?
Well, I didn't want to really waste time, so I walked straight.
Right, sure. I mean, I get that. You don't want to waste time. But at the same time, you actually have to wait a little, just because, remember, what did Vhagar just do?
Used all his abilities.
All his abilities. So, like, you're going to be wasting time if you go in right now anyway, right? Because are you going to get anything if Vhagar can't help? He's going to auto-attack him to death, right?
Yeah.
No, he's not going to auto-attack him to death. I know, I wish he could too, but he can't. So,
Maybe if AD.
maybe if he was AD, but I don't think he was. And we can look. I don't know. Is he AD?
Oh no.
No. Like no excuses. Play like a champion, right? So let's say you go up here. You have to wait anyway. You have to wait for his cooldowns to come back up. At least his Q and his E, right?
Yeah.
So maybe wait 10 seconds. Wait for Echo to like be like, hey, wait, Vhagar's there. I forgot about him, but I'm gonna go back in and try to kill him again. So if he's running this way, first of all, can he see you if you're back here?
No.
Probably not. Like, if we look, I don't think the minions can see you if you're behind there. So that's a good thing. Is it easier or harder for you to land your cocoon if they don't know you're there?
Easier?
Easier. Okay, what happens if Vhagar has his little wrestling ring, the Event Horizon thing up, and Echo's dumb, and he does exactly what he just did, and he just runs into it again? He just runs right into it, and you're standing right there. What can you do?
I can cocoon.
Yeah, you can cocoon. Now, he just burned his wrestling ring thing, right? So how long is it going to be before it's up again?
I have to like wait for like 10 seconds.
It's longer, actually. It's like a 22-second cooldown. So if he has cooldown reduction in his runes, if he has blue buff, if he bought like cooldown reduction items, maybe it's less. But early, it's a long cooldown. So you're better off like farming a camp. Like maybe, I think you just did chickens, but if chickens is up, go do chickens, come right back. You know what I mean? Because you have to at least wait 20 seconds before you'll have any kill pressure in this lane. Otherwise, you're just going to walk in and die.
I think the reason I just walked in is because I was trying to save Vhagar, but he was okay.
Yeah, so watch this again. I'm going to go back to like that 4-minute mark, okay? And I'm watching it on stream. But just tell me, do you think he was in any danger?
No.
Yeah, he's completely fine, right? Like, Echo was walking away, Yi was walking away. I mean, like, if anything, you baited him into dying. Like, if that Yi was good, this guy is just dead, because he would have actually been auto-attacking him. Did you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I like your intentions. I like that. I gotta save my teammate. He's in trouble. That's great. That means you're a team player. You're trying your best, but I'm saying, like, he didn't need it. So, it's like if you're in a swimming pool, and you just, like, went underwater for a few seconds. You came back up, and you're like, all right, that was a good dive. And then suddenly the lifeguard dives in, throws a ring around you, frantically is just paddling you to shore. And then it's this big hairy dude. He just starts giving you mouth to mouth, and he's like, live, damn it! He's got a strong heart! That's what you just did to this guy. Like he was fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't be that overbearing lifeguard, who probably doesn't brush his teeth. Like, nobody wants that. They just want to swim in Summoner's Rift and have a good time. Okay? Are you with me?
Yeah.
So again, he's completely safe. Let's watch it again. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. If you thought they were both gonna like flash on him or something, maybe your jungle senses are better than mine. But he's completely fine, right?
Yeah.
You're like, I'll save you! I'm gonna... Yeah, they already gave up. They were walking away. There's no reason to go in there. So what I'm saying is, okay, if there's no reason for them to go in there, if there's no reason for Vhagar to be there, there's no reason for you to be there. Because we know from like the hour-long discussion we had, we at least have to wait for him to have enough damage to kill them, to kill the person you're ganking. We have to make sure he has his cooldown up. So those two things are gone. That already means this isn't a 100% gank. That already means this is like at least an 80%, right? Because there's 10 things, each one is like 10%. There's a reason. There's a method behind that madness, right? We don't know if this is warded. We don't know if their summoners are up, so already you're down to like 60%. You know, they're not really pushed up because they're walking away. You know where the enemy team is. The jungler's there, so that's bad because I don't know if you guys win when Vigar's cooldowns are down. There's all these things, right? So it's like, that's looking more like a 20% gank right now. Do you agree? So again, you want to set it up right. I think if this was going to be better, you could have maybe waited behind that ledge, waited for the idiot Master Yi to just run in there again, and then just murder him, and then give Veigar double buffs, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I just walked in without thinking.
Yeah, I do too. But so if you start thinking like this, and it's gonna be hard. Like maybe you have I have a second monitor. Maybe I throw this up on my second monitor, and I'm like looking at the list while I'm farming my chickens. I'm like, okay, is he pushed up? Yeah. Okay, he's pushed up. Does he have flash? Hit tab. Look. Okay, our laner has flash. I think he said his flash was damp. I don't remember. I don't know. Okay, I can just look at him. Do they have health? Oh, he's out of health. Okay, that's good, right? You can just do this, and as you practice it, as you get better at it, it'll be like instant. Like when I play, I look in a millisecond. I'm like, okay, these 10 things. My brain goes check. Okay, I can gank. But it takes a lot of practice to get good at doing that. Here, like I'm looking at that, I'm like, there's no way in hell this gank is gonna work. Like unless you do something amazing and I'm gonna learn something, there's no way in hell this gank is gonna work. Just because Veigar can't follow up, I don't think you even have the damage. Your ability combo was awkward. Like. You know what I mean? And we can work on that. I can show you proper Elise abilities. We're going to work on that in a 1v1 after this. I've decided. I'm going to help you out, man.
Okay.
But there's a lot of things going wrong here. Do you agree?
Yeah.
And he had Ignite. He had his flash up. It was still close. You almost got it. So if like one of those things is a little bit better, maybe you get the echo. But sad day. Kind of makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you gank anymore this game?
Yeah.
All right, let's look at another one. I'm going to jump around. Let's see if we can find a gank, okay?
Okay.
Is this helpful, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. All right, here's another one.
And I failed.
Oh, okay, no, this is good. Veigar has him in the wrestling ring, but he jumped away, right? His E was still up. You're leading with that cocoon again. That's a mistake. Oh, also, you were seen by a ward, and you still walked in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bunch of these little things that are adding up. And you're seen by a ward because the oracles came up. And also, now they're level 6, you're level 5, you're falling behind a little. But I don't know, man. Like here, let's work on this, because watching this game is kind of sad. Okay, let's see this. You lead with the cocoon. That's actually good. You caught her under tower. That's amazing. Good job. You need to let Gnar get Mega. Good ward to track him, but you're out of mana. Alright, let's do this. Let's actually work on your Elise clear. What I want to do here, add me in game. I'm Gunday Monday, okay? I don't know if we're friends or not already. We're going to work on this, okay?
Okay, I don't think we're friends.
Alright, let's be friends. What's up, guys? Talk to me in Twitch chat. Duo. Hahaha. I'm not good enough to duo. Nice. Ninja got to Silver 5, guys. Alright, we're friends. I'm going to invite you to a custom game, okay?
Okay.
How do I invite? So 2B Darkness. Here we go, man. Who do you want to learn how to gank?
Elise?
So you want to be Elise ganking Elise?
No, I want to learn how to gank Elise.
As Elise. Who do you want to gank as Elise? Who do you want me to play is what I'm asking.
Right.
Like you're just trying to gank an Echo. You want me to play him? He's tough to gank. He's slippery. So we'll do
how
that.
much time you have. It's how you use it.
Alright, and I don't even know if I have Echo runes, so you might have some issues. Or you might not, I don't know. But let's do this. Let's make it work. Oh, let's go Thunderlords on Echo. I'm setting up my runes and masteries and stuff, okay? Alright, I'm ready when you are, friend.
I'm ready.
Alright, first thing, I'm going to come into your jungle. Don't kill me yet, okay? I want to watch you clear, and I want to give you some advice, okay?
Okay.
So what side of the jungle are we going to clear?
I'm going to clear Krugs first.
Krugs first? Okay, I will come to your Krugs. Can I get in on this? Not right now. We're going to do some 1v1s. We're going to help our friend Darkness here learn how to clear the jungle. I don't want you guys bad-mannering him and stuff. Like, I know a lot of you guys have good intentions, but there's a few of you I'm not so sure about, you know? So let's check this out. It's good that you're taking Strength of the Ages, too, because Elise can go damage or she can go tanky, but if you go Strength of the Ages, if, like, that enemy burst champion, you know, like an Echo, gets a whole bunch of lucky damage on you, you can sometimes walk away with, like, 100 health and murder him, just because Strength of the Ages gives you extra. Alright, I'm going to walk towards your Krugs. Please don't murder me. Not yet, anyway.
I take strength because I think it's from a website. It's recommended, so like I follow.
Do this, like don't just blindly follow websites. Think about, does it make sense? So why is Strength of the Ages really good on junglers? Do you know?
It gives health, so like better.
Hi.
Have more HP, so you don't die that easily.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so what ability are you starting?
W.
W. Okay. What I want you to do, if you're starting W, you can start Q. Usually, it's better to do Q if it's Gromp, W if it's Krugs. Do you know why?
Because W deals AOE,
Mm-hmm.
so it's better to like use it on Krugs, and Q is single target, so it's better if it's
Good, good. Yeah, there's one Gromp, so single target damage is better against one target. W hits two things. And I know you just blew it. What you want to do is you want to throw your W not on me, but on the Krugs before it starts. And I think you were trying to do that, right?
Yeah, I don't know the time.
Alright, so hit these. Let's do it. Now turn to Spider and start auto-attacking. I want you to take this guy, so you're level 2. If I take it, you know, it's bad. So it's good that you're not letting your spiders die, because they're doing extra damage, right? And they're healing you, right? Okay, what are we doing next?
Red.
Get off me, spider. Alright, so what are you going to start with? Good, the Q first, and then auto-attack a few times, then turn to spider form. Now tank for your spiders. Tank for your spiders. You don't want them to die, because they do extra damage, right? Good, good. Then you're going to smite it, right?
I don't have smite.
Oh no! Alright, so another thing that you want to do if you're starting Krugs, what I would recommend is go Krugs, chickens, and then red. Why does it make sense to do that?
Krugs, chicken.
Oh no, I hit you, I'm sorry. By the way, hit the little guys first here, because they do more damage, okay? So little guys first, because they do more damage to you. Alright, you should be level 3 now, right?
Yeah, I'm level 3.
Alright, but so why would it be better to do the Krugs, then the chickens, then red, versus Krugs, then red? Can you think about it?
Wait, I should do chicken first?
You should do the chickens before red, in my opinion. Do you know why?
Because I can smite red to like get bonus health.
Yeah, you can smite red to get the health back, exactly. If you don't do that, what happens? You know, red just kicks the shit out of you, right?
Yeah, I almost died.
You almost died! You know, and the enemy mid laner was right next to you. He could have killed you. Kappa, right? So you get...
jungler.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, enemy jungler could have happened, right? Yeah, I'm just trying to get level 3 real quick. I want my 3 base abilities, then I want you to come gank me, okay?
Oh, okay.
So wait until I get level 3, then come murder me. You should be level 4, because I was
No,
AFK.
I was waiting for you.
Oh, you're nice. Here, get level 4 real quick, just so you're extra scary and you have more damage, alright? I'm gonna get level 3. I'm gonna push this wave up, and I want you to come murder me, okay?
Okay.
Let me push this up first. I also want to get it a little lower, too. I have my 3 base abilities too. That's another thing, right? Alright, so I'm going to come to Ward. Let's see. Where do you think he is, guys? I don't know. Could be anywhere. Let's push up. Let's get some damage on this tower. Let's watch his gank, and let's see what can do better. Now, if you're about to kill me, just don't kill me so I can, like, come back to lane, you know? I see him in my ward, so I'm going to back up.
No.
And what's he going to do? Okay, there's the auto attack. There's the Q. But see how I was trying to dodge it?
Oh, okay.
But that was good. That was good. You didn't lead with your E. One thing you could have done better. Watch how I'm moving, okay? You walked kind of like this into me, right?
Yeah.
What you could have done better, especially if you don't know if this is warded or not, walk all the way down to the edge of this bush. So can you see me down here? Walk down here, and then come out here. Why is that better if I'm here versus if I'm here? Here, actually, you do it. Do both. And here, I'm just going to farm shit while it's happening and get my pot so I have more health back, okay? I should have taken teleport now I'm thinking about this.
Did I just walk?
Yeah, it's easier to hit me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you jerk. Here, let's do this. Let's go back. Let's heal. I'm not going to buy items. You don't buy items, okay? Let's just go back and heal. I should have gotten teleport. I'm going to buy boots. You buy boots too, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to buy boots and a whole bunch of health pots.
Never had luck. Never did.
Why do people upgrade their potion?
If you get the Hunter's Potion, you will just never run out of health and mana. Like, even if you have a bad gank, like you had 100 health there or 200 health there, right? If you come back to the jungle and start farming, you'll just heal right back up to full. You can keep farming and definitely keep ganking. You don't have to back and go to lane and waste time, okay?
Walked away.
So that's why I do it. Oh, I don't know, my echo damage.
So I should try to gank you right now?
Yeah, no, so right now, is this a good time to gank or a bad time, and why?
It's bad because you're not pushed up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna laugh at you, right? So wait for me to push a little, like a dummy. Oh, look, I'm taking minion damage for no reason.
I'm still level 4.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm gonna farm for a bit.
No, come gank me. Come gank me. Take these minions, right? But I'm up here, right? Oh, and here. Oh, oops, I fat-fingered stuff. Nice, good cocoon. So, why was it easy for you to land that? Alright, we're good. Call it off. You win. Alright, heal back up, okay? So, that was a good cocoon. Why was it a good cocoon?
Because, you used your E.
I used my E.
And
Also,
you,
farm this stuff if you want to get levels too, you know?
you used your W.
Yep, I used my W, so I didn't have any escapes there. I only had flash, right?
Yeah.
And also, the gank before, what did you do? Did you start with your E?
No.
No, so it caught me off guard when you suddenly started with your E. You know what I mean? So you can mix it up. That's another thing you can do. Alright, let's do this. Let's try to gank again. I'm not going to use my ult or anything, because I want you to work on early game stuff, okay? I'm not even going to level my ult. Alright? So I'm pushing up. I'm all pushed up. Enemy laner's probably here too. Whenever you're ready. Oh! Uh-oh. I gotta go this way, right?
No.
Uh-oh, you led with it though, right?
Yeah.
So, you see why you don't lead? Oh no, I face checked! Doo-doo-doo.
Maybe I could flash.
Maybe, right?
Flash.
Alright,
Yeah.
use your health pots if you got them. So what could have been better? Maybe you could have flash-E'd. Ah, nice! Not bad. Alright,
Yeah.
go get some mana, okay?
Yeah, I should.
But, this is kind of weird. So, I want you to hold your E as long as possible. I'm gonna try to dodge it, okay? I want you to do the same kind of gank. Oh no, the minions.
Yeah, they hit me.
Last chance to be anywhere else.
Alright, good, you got away. But I want you to try to gank me for real. Like, yeah, it's good that you're getting that easy E and stuff, but I'm going to try to dodge it. So I want you to hold it as long as possible. We're going to work on this, okay?
Okay.
What can you tell me about bipolar disorder? I don't know, man. I don't know much about that. hang out with doctors sometimes, though. Let's get more of the most useless spell. We're gonna max W first on Echo. It seems to make sense. Ah! Ah!
No.
Gotta be careful, right? Gotta be careful. Remember, I haven't used my E, so I'm waiting on that to happen, right? That was good, though. I had no idea you were coming. I wasn't even paying attention. So here, use your health pots or whatever and reload, okay?
Okay.
Let's try it again. But that's good. I'm chunked down a little. Time to go, Ward. Bop, 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 bop. I'm an Echo. I'm doing things.
No, how did I miss?
I don't think you want to use it that early, right? I'm out of mana. I just used all my stuff, right? You just got to hit that one.
Yeah.
Nice cocoon. Can you get it?
No. Okay, I'm almost dead.
But yeah, this is better. Do you see how already you're getting better at ganking?
Yeah.
I like it, man. You're doing good work, okay? Alright, I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna upgrade my potion.
Okay. This is fine. Yeah, it's starting to get harder to, like, actually kill me and stuff because, like, I'm getting a little lower, right?
I'm gonna get blue.
Yeah, do what you gotta do, man. Like, but let's keep working on this. Everything is a little bit better. I like that you're saving your stuff. I like that you're threading auto attacks. I like that you're starting with your Q, right? So this is good. This is good. I'm actually just gonna... Let's just do this. This is stupid, but...
Never had luck. Never needed it.
We're going the stay in lane build here. Tell him if someone's zigzagging to dodge to just keep walking at them, don't auto attack or anything to slow yourself down. Yeah, we did that, man. That's what I'm trying to get him to work on. Because I'm trying to zigzag and he's blowing his cocoon too early. So do you hear that, Darkness?
Yeah.
That's the next step. I'm going to zigzag and dodge. I want you to save your cocoon and try to optimize as much damage as possible, okay?
No. That's just mechanically.
Remember, you already blew my stuff, but look at how much damage you got on me. You could have been doing that the entire time.
Yeah,
right?
But I missed my cocoon.
But you missed your cocoon. Why'd you miss your cocoon? Because you blew it too early, right? And yeah, I already eat, so whatever, but... Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. You gotta be careful, man. You gotta give me some respect. Alright, so is this a good time to gank or a bad time?
Bad.
Yeah. So wait a second. Go farm in a jungle or something real quick, right? Let me push the lane back out. Let's see what he's doing. He's not there. I'm gonna be bad mannering.
This is how we say hello in Zon.
I'm doing echo things. I can time travel. Boop, 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 doo. Oh no, Annalise! I'm not gonna run that way because she's cutting me off.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna go right back though. Good cocoon. Why was that good?
I don't know. I could kill you and kill you, right?
Oh, but you didn't.
I don't want to kill you.
Oh, you're so nice. But you could have, right? Did you see how when
Yeah.
you held on to it, you could have used it to murder me there? That was good.
Yeah, you told me not to kill you though.
That's fine though, but you could have, right? And you saw that you
Yeah.
could have. You had the damage. Good, good. That's what we want. Let me heal back up real quick.
Okay.
You heal back up too. Or maybe if you want to gank right now, this would be good. So I'm just going to farm the wave like a dummy. I'm not even looking at the map, okay? So you just try to gank me. I'm actually going to try this time to murder you, okay? But I'm a dummy and I'm just wave clearing. So you do you. Oh, shit. Nice!
No.
Oh, so close! Did you have your Q for the execute damage after the E?
IQ.
I think after you jumped me of your E, your Q is only on a 6-second cooldown. I think you could have gotten me, right?
Yeah.
So, but that was really good. That was way better. Do you see how holding on to your abilities and stuff? Oh no! Oh no!
I finish what I started.
Oh, you got me. Good job, Ben. But do you see how this is a little bit easier to do?
Yeah.
And do you see the ganks that just aren't working? Because I'm just like, oh, that's cute. I'm just walking away. Yes, no, helping,
Yeah.
not helping. All right, let's work on your clear. I'm going to play Elise too. I want you to watch how I clear, then I'm going to watch how you clear, okay?
Okay,
Let's-
should we restart?
Yeah, let's leave the game. We're going to do one more. I'm going to play Elise, you play Elise, all right? And I don't have good runes for her either, so my clear might be kind of bad. But that's fine, okay?
I think I'm using the standard rune.
Yeah, that's fine too. But like
Oh,
usually...
I don't even have tier 3.
Oh, okay. We'll look at your runes too, because like that might be why you're having trouble in ranked if you don't even have tier 3. Okay. There's some.
Oh, I don't have tier 3 for my cleanse.
Yeah, I wouldn't play ranked until you get those. Okay. Give Riot $5, get an IP boost. Let's do it. All right. But okay, I'm gonna play Elise. You play Elise. Okay. And I want you to come to my jungle. I'm gonna start my Krugs. And I'm gonna show you the path I would take. Okay.
Okay.
And let me... Where's my AP page? Something like this would probably be good. I'm going to use my Moo runes. Let's do... I'm going to do your stuff. You had like Cinderhulk and stuff, right?
I don't think I have Cinderhulk for police.
Okay, no worries. Do something... Actually, probably this would be better. Oh, I'm sorry, not Cinderhulk. Strength of Ages. You know, the health ones, the
Oh.
resolve tree. I'm just saying the words that are wrong. Ignore me.
Yeah, I have strength.
What's up, Sneaky Taco? What's up, Demetrius? We're just doing some jungle clear training with our friend Darkness here, guys.
If I take Thunderlords, I think I would be able to 1v1 you, right?
Yeah, you probably would.
Early.
Thunderlords is like an early game, I have extra damage, like kind of thing,
Yeah,
and then
I
it
could,
falls
like,
off a little.
counter-gank you,
Yeah,
like,
but
early.
so my strategy is, I'm just going to wait a little, and then I'm going to, when I'm stronger than you because I have more tank stats and you can't actually 1v1 me, then I'm going to 1v1 you. Because you can't kill me fast enough before I kill you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so come to my Krugs, okay?
Okay.
And I'm not sure, maybe if there are any Elise players, do you start W or Q? I figured you'd start W to get the extra AoE damage. And then your bot lane would do the leash, so it'll help you out. It'll also help you charge your spiders a little faster. That was my plan. Gunda, I need your wisdom. What's up, man? What do you need? And howdy, Energy. So here, let's see which way he's coming. Is he coming through Try? I don't know. There he is! Oh no! And it's good that you're traveling around in spider form, because you walk faster, right? Oh no, don't fight him, spiders! No!
Wait, who would win if our spider fight?
I don't know. I don't want to see it. Back up a little just so you can see, but so your spiders don't ruin anything, okay? See how they're aggroing on me? Like, so maybe go in there and just watch. I'm going to show you how I would do this, okay?
Okay.
When you're in the bush, if I walk by, they usually don't, like, attack because they don't want to give you away. So they wait for you to attack. That's something weird. So your W, when should I throw the W?
Maybe 100. Wait, maybe 1 minute and 37.
Yeah, 137. Why 137? You're right. You're 100% right. Why'd you say that?
Because Krugs will spawn around 140.
Yep,
and you use it early, so you have
I know.
the cooldown of.
exactly, right? So I'm just hitting this. I'm getting a couple auto attacks in. I'm going to turn to spider form. And I'm actually going to... I'm trying not to let him hit my stuff, but I'm bad, right? And my little guy hit me. So that's no good. I don't want him to be hitting my spiders. It's sad. I want to tank auto attacks for him if I can, so that these little guys can give me a bunch of stuff, right? Maybe I turn back, throw this in there to regen the spider, something like that. Cool. So that was a little awkward. I haven't played Elise in a while, but we're just trying to make it so the spiders aren't tanking all the damage. So I'm going to go do this. I'm going to throw my W in. I'm going to auto attack. I'm going to Q. I should start my Q too, right? Get a couple auto attacks, then I'm going to W. And I'm going to hit these little guys if I can. And notice my spiders are dying because I'm bad, right? But I'm just trying to get these little guys. When I'm on cooldown, we're going to auto attack. Auto attack. Auto attack. R. And I want to be tanking this so that my spiders are not getting hit, and I am. Notice how I'm healing, right?
Yeah, but you're running low on mana.
I am, but that's fine. So Q, auto, throw my W in here. That's fine. Gonna turn. And I want me to be tanking this. And that's so my spiders aren't getting murdered, right? And yeah, I'm out of mana, but I can always go get blue buff, right? I'm not worried about that. But my clear is a little bit faster than yours, too. That's another thing you gotta think about, right? Alright, kind of makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
And remember that talisman that we have, it is going to give me 150% base mana regen. So look, I already have mana coming back. And I could come here and just auto-attack this crab if I want more mana regen. I can just wait and be patient. I don't have to gank right now. So here, let's go do your blue jungle, okay?
Okay.
What ability did you start?
W.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 1 Q on the Gromp just to help you leash, okay?
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, just go.
Now.
Alright. All you, man. So good. Now notice he's taking out your little guys in 1 hit, right?
Yeah.
So what you want to
am I
be...
supposed to let him target me?
Yeah, don't let him target your little guys. So turn back into human, use your spells. Q. Alright, see how low you got, though? So if you let the little guys stay alive, those will be hitting them and healing, remember? So that's one thing. Also, you'll be doing more damage, so you'll be taking less damage, because the guy will die faster. So be careful. Okay, do this guy. So so start with your Q. Auto attack, W, you know, all that good stuff. Kite it around, good! Now don't let him hit your little guys. Why aren't they auto attacking? That's weird. Now, you can move around, too. You can still kite them, but every time he hits your little guys, you're losing damage. So when they die, turn back into a human, okay? Good smite. Yeah. Okay, so this is getting a little smoother. Little smoother.
Um.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, when they die, turn back into a human. And then throw your other spells. Use them, and then turn back into a spider so that your spiders come back. Every time you use a spell in human form, remember, your little guys come back. And when your little guys are hitting things, you heal. So, see how you're a little bit low right now? I'm going to show you another trick. Come here. Follow me, friend.
If I kite, I think.
Yeah, your
it will
spiders will
start
tank, right?
Yeah.
And that's fine, but, you know, you want to use it. So right now, stay in spider form and just auto-attack this scuttle. And let your spiders auto-attack, okay? Watch your health go back up. See how you're healing for a lot more? Because those little guys are auto-attacking this. Also, when you kill it, your Strength of the Ages is going to come back. So if you're ever low health, just go do the scuttle. Look, now you're at half health. Now you can gank, okay? Ah! Make sense?
Yeah.
Alright, let's say I'm an Elise mid. I want you to try to gank me, okay?
Okay.
We must all make sacrifices.
So I'm pushing up.
No, there's so many.
Ah!
Okay, I'm about to die. This minion.
Yeah,
These minions are like OP.
so was that a good time to gank or a bad time to
No.
gank? Why?
And my laner should be farming.
Yeah, your laner wants to farm anyway, so if there's this big group of minions, can your laner help you?
No.
So what should you have done?
I should wait.
You should wait for the laner to farm the minions. Wait for it to push out. So what about like now? Like sure, there's still a few
I
minions.
should come now.
Like
But,
right around
that's
now
cool.
would be perfect. Here, let me take a few tower shots. Let's say we just fought. All right. Ah!
They need
Ah! 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 You got me. That was
Yay.
amazing. Good shit, man. Like, do you see how that worked though?
Yeah.
Very good. I like how you saved your
I could
cocoon.
flash your cocoon.
I know. You could have flashed my cocoon. If you did, like, flashed over, then oh my god, I might be, like, rage quitting, right?
Yeah.
But that's amazing, right?
But I think you could like just go to your turn.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, do you feel better about ganking now?
Yeah.
Do you see all the stuff you have to look for? Minions is another one. That could be number 11, okay? All right, I want to fix your runes, so let's exit the game and let's look at your setup, okay? Then we're going to call it a night. All right?
Okay.
And what I want you to work on in the jungle, there's something you can do where you can actually find really, really good players. So here, let's do this. So right now, I want you to click your profile, and you can look at my screen and see. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. And go to Leagues. It's the second tab, okay?
Go to profile and leave.
Yeah, so it's this little thing up here. If you're looking at my Twitch or the Skype screen share, that'll bring you to this. Then click
stranger
Leagues.
is buggy.
Hooray! All right, let me reshare so you can see again. So profile up here. That'll bring up this screen. Then go to Leagues.
And
Make sense?
yeah.
And what I want you to do is you can click here and go to ranked and see how it's like challenger, top 5v5 teams, top ranked players. You can either go to like people in your division, like rank 1, and what I'm looking for is someone with a little camera next to them because it means they're playing. Let's go see if any challenger players are playing. But here's top ranked, right? So let's click through to some of these guys. And I'm just looking for a jungler. See how there's these 5 things here, and it shows like their most played guys, right?
132, I think.
132?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. How did you just randomly click one?
No, he's playing.
Oh, he's playing. Oh, got it. Yeah, that's what this eye is. So 132. He's playing. He plays Elise too. Here, let's see what he's playing. I can click this little eyeball, and see how it's like view profile or spectate. Let's view profile first, and let's see if he's any good. He's been playing a lot of Hecarim, so I don't think he's going to be playing Elise. But if we wanted to spectate him, we just go back there, right? 132 is playing because he has that eyeball. This is literally the best player on the continent right now. You can right-click it and you can just watch his game.
I'm watching it right now.
Oh, who's he playing?
It's not loading. Wait, I have to wait for like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, no worries. It'll load though, right?
I think.
Your 8 is playing. He's a support main.
He's playing.
Hecarim.
I don't think he's playing jungle.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
But another thing you do, so look at this. Oh, his second rune page. Here, look at my screen share or Skype or get out of that. His second rune page is just called Elise. This is a guy where there's literally only 100 people on the continent, you know, of the millions of players who are better than him, probably at jungle, right? This is his Elise rune page.
Oh.
It's just straight ability power. He's got a mix of scaling health and flat armor, and then he's got some attack speed. That makes his spiders attack faster too, right? So here's his Elise page. If you want to get good at Elise, I would copy the people that are better than you, and I would copy the people that are way better than most players, right? Yeah. So, like, Packer fan is saying AP Quent's challenger player agrees with him, but, like, why is he taking the attack speed reds? That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, I think it's for the spiderlings.
I think it's for the spiderlings, too. So, like I might say, you know what, Magic Pin's the way to go. But now that I think about it, you know, this will speed up your clear. It'll make your spiderlings attack faster. Every time your spiderlings attack, what do?
I heal.
Yeah, you heal too, so it'll actually help you sustain in the jungle. Because you have more sustain, you can get away with less armor, so you actually get more health, you get more stats. Like, this is actually pretty smart. But, you know, how do we figure this out? Well, we spied on, you know, a really good Elise player, because we just looked at it, right?
Maybe he also maxed W.
Yeah, maybe he maxes W first. I don't think so. I think he's probably maxing Q so he can actually kill people, but I don't know. And if you want, maybe you can go through his games. Like, here, let's look this guy up. Zentinel. op.gg. We're going to look him up, okay? We're going to spy on him. Okay, this is something you can do. Double Lift, really famous AD carry. Right now he's on Team Solo Mid, right? Do you know that player?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how he got better?
No.
What he did is he just copied people that were better than him. And he kept doing that until no one was better than him. So here's an Elise jungle game. So that tells me he did play her. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually look in his match history. And let's find that Elise jungle game. Oh, it's not there. Sad day. So here, let's go to Zentinel. I just want to see his... Here, maybe we'll do this. I'll cheat. I want to view on web. And here he is. I'm going to click his name. And, oh, look at this. I can search by champion. Here, let's search by Elise. Did you see how I got there?
Yeah.
All right, so stream, if you want to see this too, we're just spying on challenger players. Don't tell them. I don't want to be embarrassed. What's up, Quiet Sam? You know, but here's the link. So here's his Elise games. Let's look at this one he won. He went 1-1-4. Maybe they gave up. Oh, so here, let's click player builds. So he started the same thing you did. He rushed Moby Boots just so he can be around. Looks like he maxed Q first with a 1 point in W. So just like what we did. Here's his runes. You probably want to buy these. And here's his masteries. So he went the gotta go fast kind of thing. And he got those Moby Boots early so he can just murder people.
Attack speed.
And the attack speed
took
marks.
Sorcery.
And you took sorcery. So why is he taking Fury over sorcery again?
For the Spiderling.
For the Spiderlings, to speed up his clear so he can gank more often. So again, we're learning something just by looking at this guy, right?
Yeah.
One thing he can do better, he can put 1 point here in Vampirism. That'll make him a little bit stronger, because when the Spiderlings attack, he gets Lifesteal off of that. He gets Spell Vamp off of those guys, too, because they're doing magic damage. So he'll be even more healthy if he put 1 point here, and he's still not trading off that much damage. So there's little optimizations even Challenger players can make. I learned that from watching a Challenger coach the other day. So even this guy's not perfect, but still, like, he probably knows his shit. Like, how many games do you think he has on Elise?
A lot.
Probably a lot right here. Let's look. We just went to his op.gg. What was his name? Zentinel. Let's see how many he has played. Elise, this season he's got 37. Not a lot there. Let's look at, was he playing in Season 2, Season 3? Oh, this is a newer account. I bet this guy is like someone else's Smurf that he just got up here really fast. Because he's only been playing this season. But anyway, so this is some like pro player practicing, you know, on another account that nobody knows.
Oh.
Make sense?
Yeah.
But I mean, if you don't know what to build, if you're not sure, because right now I know you don't have these runes. Like what were you building? And again, not trying to be mean. We're trying to learn, right?
My runes?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at your runes right now. Time out. Where are you? You're in general. You're 2B darkness. What's your page? What's your rune page?
I only have 2, so it's second.
The second one. Okay. You got tier 2 ability power. So step 1. Well, what are you buying?
Ability power.
Yeah, here Fiber Television is saying it's you know, a pro player. It's his account. It's one of his Smurfs. So first step, get the ability power quints. You got the health per level. You know, the guy who has an analyst who is paid, you know, 50K to do math is saying that he wants a couple flat armor. Those are 100 influence points each. Get a couple of those, right?
Yeah, I have armor.
And then he was saying attack speed reds instead of the magic pen. Try that out. It's probably gonna work.
Speed. Oh, I have attack speed.
Nice. And then instead of these magic resist ones, get that flat ability power. It'll speed up your clear. Also, why would you ever get flat magic resist?
I don't know.
Okay, so if you don't know, that's a horrible answer. That means there's probably something better, right? So the way I think about it, are you going to be dealt any magic damage in the jungle?
No.
No, all the creeps do physical damage. So if you're going to take magic resist on your glyphs, get the scaling ones, because they are better. They give you more stats level 6 onwards. An early game, sure, maybe you might gank mid, but does mid laner who does magic damage, do they have a lot of damage early?
Not really.
Not really. Are you that worried about them early?
No.
No, so get scaling, and then by the time you start worrying about them, like level 6 onwards, you'll have more magic resist than you would if you took flat, okay? Flat magic resist is for laners that want to win like early. Scaling is for tanks and junglers that, you know, are going to be team fighting later. But anyway, the really good jungler we just spied on, who Fiber said is like a pro player, is saying, you know, just get the flat AP here and put it there. Get some attack speed marks. Get a few flat armor. Get, you know, quints that are actually tier 3. I would not play ranked until you have 2 full rune pages, okay?
Okay.
So that's another thing. So more homework, all right? feel pretty good?
Yeah.
Was this helpful?
Yeah, very helpful.
Alright.
I'm like bronze, but now I'm like silver, I think.
No, you're silver 2 already, man. I mean, you earned that, and you're doing that with tier 2
Yeah,
runes.
boosted.
I think if you get better runes, you might even be gold, you know? Like, because maybe, like, when you went in earlier, if you actually had, like, a little more stats, your clear would be better, too. Because you were getting beat up, but it's because you got shitty runes, too. So it's like, well, what if you had the same runes everybody else did? You know? There's a bunch of things like that.
Every role on this account.
Ah, that's another
I'm
mistake.
like trying my best. To,
That's
like, play.
That's another mistake. I would focus on 2 roles, and I would get 3 champions in each role, man. Reason for that, again, I don't want to just tell you stuff. I want to explain why. If you play only 3 champions, it'll be hard to get counterpicked. You won't be banned out. Also, you'll learn every matchup for those champions, and you'll get really, really good on those champions. If you play like 40 champions, you're just going to be kind of okay at each one. If you play 3, you're going to be a god on each one of those 3. You're going to climb a lot more when you really know a champion than if you kind of know a champion.
IQ, jungle, and ADC.
So, like, I would recommend learning, like, Kindred or Graves or Quinn, you know, these 80 carries that can also jungle. Because that'll help you.
Graves is pretty good.
Graves is pretty strong. I mean, I want my cigars in the chat right now. He can probably attest to that for sure, man.
Yeah. But is Kindred still in the meta?
Everybody can win if you're picked in a specific time. So when would you pick Kindred?
When they have tanks.
When they have tanks, so she does % health damage on hit after a few stacks. When else? Probably when your team needs some damage. Maybe you have like an Urgot 80 carry or something goofy. Maybe you have a tank mid for some reason. You know, maybe you need some extra damage, right? So Kindred's what you pick there. But yeah, she's not like broken because of that health passive where she can just walk into the enemy jungle as a squishy 80 carry and 1v1 them at any point in the game, right? So there we go. Nova's saying maybe you can take flat MR if you want to fight like an early aggressive magic damage jungler, but I don't think this guy has to worry about that in silver or gold, Nova. So I would recommend stealing the pro players' runes. I would also recommend giving Riot $5, buy an IP boost so you get the runes faster. It's fine. They do a great job at the game. They'll use the money wisely to make more like Teemo skins or something. It'll be for a good cause, okay? So more questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. And if you have more, you know where to find me, man. Like, anytime, just shoot me a message. I'm happy to talk through and help you out. I want you to climb. I want you to get good, okay?
Okay. So is it okay if I like ask like if I request another coaching
Yeah, for sure.
lesson?
I don't want you to do it until you have proper runes and you've practiced on them, though. Because I can't tell if your clear is bad because your mechanics are bad or because you just don't have the same runes everyone else does. And I also want you to practice ganking, you know, with the things we talked about. And if you want, I can copy-paste what we talked about in chat, okay? So
I think I will need the notes.
yeah, I'm going to give you the notes right now. And this video will be up on Twitch, so if you want to, like, rewatch it, just go to my past broadcast. It'll be there, okay?
Okay.
And you can rewind, you can pause, you can yell at me if I was wrong, you know, all those things are there. And I just copy-pasted the perfect gank, what to look for, right? And I think number 11 was probably, like, is the minion wave ginormous? Something like that.
Yeah.
So it's definitely practice this stuff, then, like, in a week or 2, maybe 3, like, whenever you get the IP for the runes, whenever you have time to practice it, when you feel like you're good, come back, we'll do another session, we'll actually watch a full game, and we'll work on the new problems, because you'll be really good at ganking if you practice this and just, like, spam Elise for a while.
I think the reason I can't really like gank that well is because my map awareness is really bad. Like I started this season, so.
Oh yeah, so you're brand new. Okay,
But
if you want to work on map awareness, play junglers that have global alts, like a Pantheon, Nocturne, Shen jungle. It's horrible, but you'll get really good at map awareness because you can't win if you don't have it. Or play mid laners with globals, like Ezreal, Ashe, you know, Jhin, something like that, right? That'll help. Another thing you can do, there are a bunch of free metronomes sites where it's like online metronome, and every few seconds just have it make an annoying noise. You know, like, blah, blah, you know, something like that. And every time it makes that noise, just look at your minimap. Look at your minimap. You can train yourself to do that. Another good one if you're laning. You said you play AD carry. Every time you last hit and you're backing off, look at the minimap real quick. That's another good trick. But if you just start doing that, it'll become habit, then it'll be second nature, then you'll just do it without even noticing, okay?
Okay.
Oh, and Gramham, like he plays AD carry, so that's why I changed. If he wanted to play mid laners, Twisted Fate is the good one for map awareness. I think some people jungle him too, although that's hard. You got to kite really well.
I'm actually not that bad, but like I'm only bad at jungle, I think.
Oh, okay, good. Well, we'll work on what you're bad at. That's how you'll improve, right?
I'm actually like a mid laner, but I like mid laner better. But like, I like being played in the lane.
Mhm.
But like, I want to also learn how to like play in the jungle.
Yeah, and I mean,
Like,
even
good
if
at
you just
everything.
understand the jungle, it'll make you a better mid laner, right? Because you're like, wait, I'm playing mid lane. I'm doing all these things. I wonder if I'm gonna get ganked. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're.
because when I play mid, I just don't know where where their jungler is at. So like, I'm really scared.
I'll tell you this: if you're doing this stuff, if you're pushing up, if you're blowing your summoner spells, if you have no idea where the enemy team is, if their cooldowns are up, yours are down, your health is low, theirs is up, you have no mana, they have mana, you don't have wards, they do, the jungler is going to be mid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is why I play really passive when I play mid.
And that's fine, but when you notice stuff, you're like, wait, I'm playing super passive, the jungler has no way to gank me, he's probably going to go to another lane. And then you're like, you see him top, that's when you turn on the aggro, because you're like, okay, now it's safe. Same kind of thought process. When this is true for another lane, you're probably safe, right? And then you can go a little more aggro. So understanding this will make you a better mid laner, it'll make you a better AD carry. Like, I love the really bad players that complain, this stupid jungler, he's ganking my lane, he's capping me. I would be so good if he just would stop. He's ganking that guy for a reason, right? And it's probably most of these 10 reasons we went through. There's a reason he has decided to set up his tent. It's because that guy is free because he's bad, and he has bad map awareness, he's not warding, he's pushing up, he's blowing his escapes, he has low health and mana, he's in a matchup where the jungler has just an easy kill because they have CC or damage to set him up. Like, it's something like that. So again, knowing this kind of stuff, getting into the jungler's head will help you in lane as well, because you're like, well, you can reverse engineer it. Am I going to get ganked? Probably. Shit, maybe I should back up.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, cool.
This account is actually my Smurf, but I don't win.
Oh no! That's fine. If you have a Smurf to practice new things, that's good. Low pressure.
I made this Smurf account because I want to play jungle, and I'm losing.
That's fine. If you're losing, you're learning, right?
And there's a game that I went 0-11.
Oh no!
But I won.
Oh no!
I got carried.
That's horrible.
Yeah, 0-11.
All right, but you were the tank, so I guess it works.
Yeah, and I'm smurfing.
But it's okay. If you're smurfing to get better, that's fine. You don't care if you win or lose, but as long as you learn from every loss, and as long as you learn from some of these wins too, where you should have lost, it's fine. Just try to get better every game, okay?
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Sure thing. All right, feel good?
Yeah,
Helpful?
very.
All right, ready to call it a night?
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Have a good night, and good luck in solo queue, my friend.
You too. Bye.
Bye.